continent, technically.
Yep.
Fun
Where'd y'all
fact,
see
Greyhawk
Launch
was
Matt?
Gary Gygax's own campaign setting.
Hey, where'd y'all see Launch Matt?
Huh?
It's at the
It's
top of your.
Of your
where it's always
character
been,
sheet.
Garrett.
Oh, my character sheet.
I like to think that Garrett hasn't
Play.
had the map open the entire House of Dargons campaign.
No, I have only because the link Aaron sent me had the map.
Yep. Where were we starting?
You find yourself in
City name.
yeah.
Yeah,
you're at
Lil,
the
we're
docks.
doing a House of One Shots tonight because Rook can't make it tonight.
So, you.
So Cole's gonna do a one-shot
Why
campaign
don't
for us.
Oh my god!
Cole's
why is
gonna
this
shoot
map
us.
not labeled?
Roly Coly. We got
Roly
this.
Coly.
Hi guys, are we live?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're
live.
we're live.
baby.
Okay, go ahead and intro your characters, and I can set the setting here in a second.
So yeah, Cole, join us. I'll from DM to DM. I'll help us out since we got people watching. So we find ourselves recently being hired by a local merchant to help out with some of his tasks to do. And he's hired a ragtag group of adventurers who meet up at the docks waiting for a ship to arrive. As we pan in on the docks, we see 4 unique characters, and I'll start with myself. You see a very tall, bald-headed, Goliath-looking individual who has a shield on his back and a hammer strapped. He's got his arms tucked up like this, and he's just kind of standing there looking at you guys. And he gives out a boisterous laugh. Ha ha! Oh, what a beautiful day for adventure, folks! Ha ha! What do you say? Mark, why don't you introduce your character?
Standing right next to the Goliath, looking fairly small in comparison, but very average height for people that of that age, right? People were shorter back then. He's average.
I can relate.
Yeah, a very unseeming human, very what you would consider standard. Nothing really too special about him, other than that he carries with him a holy item that he clings tightly to. It's on a necklace, but it's very tight to his chest, and he's very keen to make sure that that's on him at all times. I know you're thinking cleric, but spoiler alert, it's not cleric.
Results may surprise you.
He stands and observes the rest of the team and kind of shakes his head and says, "What kind of group have I gotten myself into here?"
I imagine the best, cause I am here. We will have fun. He slaps you on the back.
Okay.
Matt, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character?
My character, also fairly tall, an orc, which you wouldn't really expect an orc to be doing much in the way of organized things with other non-orcs. This orc doesn't look quite as muscular and particularly, well, he is athletic, but he's not big and bulky. He's not an axe swinging orc that most people would expect. He looks more of the dexterous kind. He carries a bow and has a couple of short swords to his side that he kind of gives off the sense that he doesn't know how to use them too well, that he may rely more on his bow. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Well, of course you do, sir. That's why we're here. We're gonna adventure.
Oh,
Garrett?
well, let's do it. He's
Garrett, go
also
ahead.
not very smart.
And
He's a criminal.
And then I come walking up, and I'm looking up like this. My character is a rock gnome. His name's Engine, and huh. There's a bunch of big guys here. So he's a sorcerer, and I I'm still reading through all this stuff. He's got a couple of little daggers. He's got a couple of little daggers with him, and he's flicking a crystal. He's just walking around, looking around,
Flicking that old crystal.
flicking a crystal up and down like it's a coin. And then he's just wearing. He's got a hood on. He's chilling. He's chilling, but a lot of big guys, huh?
Oh, he didn't see you there, friend. I'll have to be careful of stepping on you. But you are probably very mighty, even though you're very small. Yes, what a glorious day.
Sure, whatever. I'm just here for the money.
Oh,
I-
that's what I'm here
I did
for
hear-
too.
I did hear that
Money.
we were going to get paid for this job, so kind of excited.
Yes, I'd like to remind you. My name is Melchius. I'm the one you are bringing along on your journey today. And here's your first 1,000 gold pieces up front, and you will receive the remainder upon our arrival, which is, as we agreed upon, another 1,000.
A
Once I
1,000
take possession
gold?
of the artifact which I seek, all shall be well.
Of course, we will get that for you, sir. Yes.
Of course.
Where is our ship, sir?
It should be arriving any minute now. I've hired a crew that I've worked with plenty in the past. They tend to move goods for me. Being a merchant myself, I tend to stock a swath of ships to allow me to deliver the goods that I deal. But if we can kindly wait, I would be happy to share some snacks with everyone if anyone would like some snacks.
What kind of snacks you got?
Pulls out a whole bag of sweet buns from the local market. They're like hot crust buns. Nice little honey glaze on them.
Hey, those look pretty good.
Of course.
Hey, can I have one?
Yes, that's why I offered them to you.
Hey, thanks.
As you sit and wait, you start seeing across the port comes a fairly unassuming merchant ship. Very light armaments on it, and across the bow you see the name, the White Whale, across the front of the ship. As this ship pulls up, there's a crew, the most average-looking pirates or merchants you've ever seen in your life. I'm talking like buttoned up, decent-looking individuals. No one really of note. No one that I thought I had to write. So
Nobody with a name.
His name is
Don't even ask.
placeholder.
So for people watching, we called Cole and said, "Yo, run a one shot for us tonight," and he was literally in the shower and said, "Yeah, bet. Give me a second." And here we are.
Cole-
So.
yeah, this was
Answered
like
in the
half an
shower,
hour
by the
ago.
way. Answered in the shower.
He didn't
heard
have
about
to have
that
his camera on, but
He put the camera on anyway.
We'll give him a show
he goes,
there.
"Hey boys, what do we got?"
We said,
Cole-
Cole, we need content, not that kind of content.
Yeah, don't get me banned, son.
Wrong site. Wrong site.
Cole, could you turn your gain up a little bit more?
Get them
He's-
gains, bro.
He's quiet.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect.
How's this?
Beautiful.
Is this better?
Lil, is it better?
Hold on. There's also a volume knob on my mic. Is
Yes,
this better?
she said that's so much
Oh,
better.
she says perfect. You're
Okay,
good.
perfect.
Excellent.
So you find yourselves, boarding the ship. The unassuming crew of merchants seems quite skilled. You find that their cargo hold is half full, a mixture of teas and spices. You see, some basic grains. Nothing really of note. It just seems like, supplies for another city. And
So ownership.
yeah, some very basic crates. As Malchus comes to you and goes, "Oh well, you can seek your quarters in the basement if you would like." Hold on one second. I have a ship map.
Do we have our own beds?
You have cots that hang from the ceiling, but
I just don't want to share a bed with this Goliath over
Dibs
here.
on top bunk.
And I'm gonna jump into the top.
Oh, we wouldn't share.
See, we don't get a lot of gnomes around here, so
Dibs on top bunk.
hold on here. So you find yourselves aboard a boat.
Boat.
If you want to zoom out and present that, Aaron.
Oh, a boat?
You find yourselves aboard the White Whale.
Nice.
Like I said, fairly unassuming. Several cots down below, a couple rowboats. Crew quarters are quite sparse. It seems like Malthus does not pay for accommodations; he pays for work to be done.
Results.
You do notice that the crew does peel away at times to gamble, and there's some light singing that occurs. And speaking of their girls back home, it about as basic of a crew as you could ever come across.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I just had a thought in my head. It's not related.
Let's hear it.
Is the ship looking to like dock and unload, or are they looking to load up and grab passengers and make way?
This was very much we're on our way.
Like jump in while we're passing through. Go to the end of the dock and
Yeah.
jump on.
They
Alright.
threw down the gangplank and they were ready for everyone to board, and then they went from there. 1 second, guys.
Fine.
I'm going to take up position right at the bow of the ship, and I'm going to just keep my arms crossed, looking out into wherever we're headed. And
I'm
occasionally
gonna
you're
be
just
king
going
of the pirates.
Are there any?
Occasionally you're just going to hear me laugh. What a glorious day for the sea!
I'm getting kind of like somewhere between like All Might and
I was thinking All Might. Yeah.
All Might and Alex Armstrong in
Yeah.
in Full Metal
I was
Alchemist.
Yep.
We're getting somewhere in here.
Just this
Cole,
showy like Captain
there-
Falcon kind of guy.
are there tarps over top of like all the tea and stuff like that?
There's like holdfasts. Everything's kind of held down, but
Netting.
Okay. Are the tea
Yeah.
is the tea in bags or barrels?
crates.
Crates? Okay.
trying to
I'm just
dump it
gonna go
into the bag?
sit on. I'm just gonna go sit on top of all the crates, whip out my my little notebook, and just start scribbling.
Okay.
Just start scribbling.
Glad you said notebook.
Yeah.
Kinda, not
Whip
after
out my
the
little
shower.
notebook.
My little friend.
I call my notebook my little friend.
Is there anybody that appears to be the captain on this boat?
Yeah, you
Or
see a turtle.
A turtle?
The only character
I
of
love
note on the ship
turtles.
is a turtle. He
I
seems
love
kind
turtles.
of older, frail, but kind of grizzled and experienced in a way. You notice, while his shell is, like those little pyramids that turtles get on there with like age if they're not like
Yeah.
kept well. You notice he's got
Yeah.
a couple of those with some deep gashes in them, and he turns to you and goes, I don't know why I speak like a pirate to introduce myself, but I'm
Arr.
Captain Robert.
I'm
Captain
the
Robert, it's
Captain
an absolute
Turtle.
pleasure to meet you. My name's Yorath. I'm of Neverwinter, and I'm excited to be part of your crew.
Well, we're only gonna have you here until you're gone, so I wouldn't consider you crew. But passage is always welcome.
Hey, that wasn't very nice.
That's fine, but I've been assured by Malthus if there's any trouble, you guys are in charge. You take care of the trouble. My crew goes to the bottom, and I don't want to feel any sort of bond for someone who I might abandon in rough seas.
Whoa.
Well,
We might abandon you.
Okay.
we love the honesty, and we'll just stick to our job that we've been hired to do, and make sure we get you safe across the. Where are we going again?
So you are headed. Let me show you the map. You are headed to the Emadio jungle, which is in the south. You are starting in Iron Gate,
Oh.
and you're crossing the Azor Sea and headed to
Iron Gate.
the Emadio jungle through or via the Jekla Bay.
All right.
Perfect.
So we said we're in Iron Gale right now.
You're in Iron Gate. You're heading
Oh, it's
to
gate?
yep.
Okay.
So
So
you
that's
just
that's the
straight
bulk
trip.
of the Azure Sea that we have to cross.
Quite it is a quite boring and open sea journey. Not a lot of coast travel. not a lot of things of note. I could.
It doesn't matter whether it's rain or shine, clear waters, bad waters. I will be at the bow except for when I'm sleeping. Just to be
I
quite
imagine
frank.
like this like almost like Captain Morgan like stands the whole time.
Yep. Close.
Hey, Mr. Turtle. Are you one of those swimming turtles? Or are you one of those land-only turtles?
I find myself experienced at both.
Can't
Why
ask
are
him
you
that.
asking?
I was gonna write down in my book.
Well, of course he's a water
Curious
turtle.
thing.
He's a turtle.
No, but he's sitting on the boat. I want to know, can he swim?
Well,
You'll swim
I
too.
captain a ship on the open sea. I need to know how to swim.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. All right.
Off character. Now I have the Wellerman shanty singing in my head.
Hey ho, the Wellerman sing.
Yep.
Anyway.
Can someone roll me a d20 for a travel roll?
Have no fear. I'll roll it here.
Yeah, I feel like the guy named God in Discord should roll
yeah.
it.
What was the check? Was it just a straight 20?
Flat roll d20. Tell me the number.
11.
Okay.
Oh, he's not
your
used to
first
rolling with D20 or with D&D Beyond.
Yes, Aaron rolls real dice.
2,
I do roll
3,
dice.
5. All right. The first 5 days of your journey, smooth seas, no problems, no issues. You find yourselves approaching the center of the Azure Sea. Let's see if there's a boat token. That'd be kind of fun.
It's
boat?
5 days?
A boken, if you will.
Yeah. It's about a 15-day journey in this boat. So I'm just making you make 3 travel rolls.
They have stickers as well, but I don't think they have boat stickers.
Are there any
That's okay.
ladies on this ship?
You notice one really gruff woman named Doreen.
Doreen.
She's a very rundown elf who's definitely been on better times.
Start looking real good after 5 days with a bunch of dudes.
She looks at you and says, "I have fantasy herpes."
Oh no.
Are those the ones you need medication for, or are they just kind of there?
It just kind of ravages me at all times.
That's Cole saying that he's not gonna make a romance scene.
No, I will not make out with you,
Writes
Mark.
it in a book.
Shut up, Cole. You make out with
Fantasy
Mark.
herpes.
Not on
Mark?
stream.
Make a Constitution saving throw
Oh
to
god.
see how
What
well you
have I
keep your
done?
sanity.
Like 16.
She looks really ugly. You
Alright,
still got your
perfect.
wits about you.
All right, we're good.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Someone else. Matt, give me a d20 roll.
All right. A sweet 8.
8. Okay. You find. Actually, this is gonna be a 20-day journey. Your next 5 days pass also without incident, with a very neutral roll of 8 and 11. The seas are fair. The travel is smooth. As you are heading out the sea, did you guys get any magic items, by the way?
No.
No.
Everybody give yourself 1 rare. No. Give yourselves 2 uncommon or worse magic items of your choice.
People who definitely know how to do that will have an easy time. Garrett, do you need help?
So if you go to your
Maybe.
character sheet and go
Wow,
equipment,
called him right out.
Maybe.
I know how to do it.
you're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
I'll just
You
give you
said
2 cool things.
Cool.
Hey Cole, you want
said
me to
uncommon.
get me a couple things too?
Oh my god, I don't. You guys are gonna need to roleplay while I search for items.
Oh, I can role play.
Um,
About to roleplay with that maiden.
oh yeah, Mark, give me another Constitution check.
Oh god.
The thirst is real. Make it a saving throw. So if you have proficiency,
I
okay,
have
13.
I have 10 Constitution.
Okay, there you go. You know, the sea has not taken you yet. Okay, hold on here.
All right.
Let's go.
Great X
Collection.
+1 is uncommon. I'll take one of them.
So, I'd I'd like to have a little bit of like while we're sailing on the ship, we're running out of things to do. So I'm just playing therapist with Deku, and I'm just like trying to like he's laying down. I'm like,
And then what happened?
and I'm
So my character has a criminal background.
That's great.
So then what I did is he wouldn't let go of his bag, so I cut his arm off, and he still
And
didn't
how did
let
that make
go
you
of it.
feel?
Uh,
And how did that make you feel?
well, it kind of made my bag a little messy than I wanted it to, but I got the bag, which I wanted,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and it didn't have a whole lot of stuff in it. I don't know if it was really worth all the work.
Okay.
It just had some
and
old
then
bread and some
when you
jerky.
cut his hand off.
Oh, it was
What color
like
was
from
the
the
blood?
shoulder. I have really bad aim.
Oh.
But what was your question?
Garrett, roll D100.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then, would you say he deserved it?
Well, I wanted his stuff, and so yeah.
Everybody roll a D100. Actually, you're gonna get one item at random, and the other one you can choose if you'd like to
go.
choose.
I already added 2 items.
I roll
Matt,
52.
are you martial class or spellcaster?
Ooh, gosh.
Four.
Believe it or not, it does not get better or worse based on the level. It goes up.
Yeah, it's truly rare.
44 is what I got.
And
Matt,
did he
you're
look? Did he look like this?
Aaron's 44. What's your character?
Yeah, you look
I'm
something like
I'm a
that.
I'm a Tempest Domain Cleric.
Okay. You get mithril armor of whatever you're wearing. That's
Okay.
one of your magic items.
I guess I don't.
Silver armor is the mithril version, which is no disadvantage on stealth, and make it a +1. Sorry. I'm realizing these encounters are really unbalanced, so I'm just trying to make sure you guys are gonna keep doing your therapy
getting
session. I can work
buffed.
off the rolls
Okay.
and add 2 sheets.
Thank you, Cole. I also don't know. Like I literally rolled the dice and I got what I have. So I don't know about my
that's fine.
ranger.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
The dice said you are a ranger.
yeah, he looked like that, but he doesn't have
Mhm.
like the arm that you drew there. He doesn't have that.
Oh, so get rid of the arm. Okay. And then, how strong do you think he was? Not very strong, then.
Well,
right?
not very. If I cut his arm, I didn't have to do it very much. It just kind of came
Okay.
right off.
Did you saw it, or did
Well,
you?
no. See, I
smack
used this sword here, and I kind of draw my sword, and I kind of did one of like this, and
can you hit something with that when you do it?
yeah. I'm gonna like
just
kind
something
of
stupid.
yeah, just like the nearby crate.
Hmm.
So yeah, I kind of swung it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hit a crate of tea. I like that.
Okay.
I
And did it-
didn't do anything like where I like stab like this, but I kind of came
Mhm.
down like that. He let go.
Hmm.
Well, he didn't really let go of his arm. Didn't let go of the bag, but he let go of his arm.
Okay. I can't write, so I don't know how to spell.
Well, you're doing a better job than I can, I think.
Yeah, you should see my.
If you need a hand, I think I still have that guy's arm. It's starting
Yeah,
to
you should
smell
see my
really
stuff.
bad.
Can you get it? Can you get it?
The guy's arm?
I can't. Yeah, dude, my spell book is all jumbled up. I can't spell that good. So
Maybe this
You
guy.
guys need help with writing something down?
Yeah.
shut up, stay out of this. This is therapy for him. I'll get to you next.
Love it.
I'll
Go
reach
hang
into
out
my-
with the Goliath at the front of the ship.
Who is still just up at the front? Welcome to the sea.
God,
He's
how
just
rude of him
shouting
to
at the
interrupt
ocean.
How rude of
Yeah,
him to interrupt your therapy session, right? That's crazy.
I know, but
Some
yeah,
people-
here's if you wanna try to write
can I
better,
have
maybe
that?
this guy's
Can I
arm will
have
do
that?
better. What? Oh, we keep
Can I have
talking
that?
over one another.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me that real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, here. Sorry about the smell.
Oh, is he left-handed? Ooh, I don't know if I could.
Yeah, I really didn't pay too much attention to which arm I cut off. He was just holding the thing that I wanted. I like to take things.
Well, he's holding a pen. Let's try it.
It looks good so far. How's that pen right? Or how's the arm work?
Good.
I don't write too good.
Okay, I think I got everyone's stuff in their inventory now.
Woo!
Thank you,
nice.
Cole.
Okay, cool.
So,
What'd you give me?
Jarath, were you
You've
coming
got
up to
mariner's
Brooklyn or-
armor. You got a mariner
Yeah.
breastplate, and you're getting ammunition +1. And of course, it's not going to show up. No, there it is.
Let's go.
Huh.
What does
And then
ammunition
Mark,
plus
I think
one
I gave
do?
you. Mark, you got, I think, gauntlets of ogre power, and
Love that.
I don't think I gave you a second one. I need to look.
Swim
second
speed
one in your
equal to my
inventory?
speed.
Oh, I have the great X +1. It's all good.
You have great X +1. Okay. Matt, do you use a bow or a crossbow?
Bow. Long bow.
Why can't I find? Jesus. Okay. Well, you have +1 ammo for that.
What does that mean?
It just
You get
means
+1
you-
to the attack roll and damage roll of all.
Okay.
It's like it's just like a +1 bow, but you just get it with the ammo.
You get an addition. Yeah.
So attack roll
He could have
and
given you a
damage.
plus. He could have given you a +1 bow, and it just
You know
might
what?
have been
Let's
easier
do
to
that.
track.
That's even easier.
Yeah.
Longbow. Okay. You know what?
So yeah, the old bread, that was pretty good.
That wrote pretty good.
Yeah, look at that. That was a pretty good arm.
Huh. Can I keep this?
Yeah, I don't really need it.
You don't need it?
I
Okay,
already
I'm gonna
got 2 of my own.
I'm gonna put this this decrepit, decaying hand in my bag for later.
I didn't mean to come up with like a Patrick voice.
Yeah. No, this is what's your character's name?
It's
No,
Temezi.
Temezi.
I'm Temezi.
No, this is Temezi.
Halfway through this riveting conversation, as this conversation comes to a close, and Garrett takes possession of a mummified hand, which has now been handed to him.
Handed to him. I literally gave this guy a hand.
You, as you sort of you see the land sort of come about in front of you, and rising up, you start seeing land for the first time. If you're to look on the map, you're entering the passage between the Fairwind Isle and the Jeklia Bay. As you proceed through the strait, you notice rough waters ahead. There's a bit of whirlpool. Not like a massive ship-eating whirlpool, but just like a stir in the sea that seems interesting. And the captain goes, I've seen this sort of thing before. I should I try and bypass, or do your boys feel ready?
Well,
Is
if
it
you're
either
a
gonna be
swimming
chase
turtle,
or a fight.
Sorry, so you said there's a. Can you describe the setting again? What he's.
Yeah, so you're entering this strait, and then, like I said, there's a turning in the water about
Okay.
it not hidden, not like it's meant to surprise, but sort of like a blockage has been put in your way.
Okay. There's a
And
block.
you can try to sail around it, or you can just head right at it. I guess make an insight check. Guy at the front of the ship seeing this.
ahoy!
I don't need insight to tell you what I'm gonna do, and that's that is
Push through.
that is surprisingly really good insight. Well, I guess I do get a lot of wisdom. That's a 5 though.
Five
Um,
total.
Yeah, there was a 2, but I got +3 insight.
The waters are swirling.
Yep, I don't even care. Have no fear, I am here. We will take on whatever you can throw at us.
Guy
Throw at
shouting
him.
at the ocean.
Throw at him.
I just
Captain
yelled
kind
at
of
him.
he goes, haul the sails, and his crew starts hauling up the sails, and he's head below deck, men. We'll let these men take care of it themselves. And
I'm still laughing, but now even more egregiously.
rising in front of the ship, here, fog of war, eraser. Give me a big eraser. So there's your
Big.
boat. Where's your character markers? I'm getting used to this new tool.
Yeah,
I've not used this
it's
one
not it's not the greatest.
All right.
If
Can
D&D Beyond
Fogland
and Roll20
Tmeezy
combined,
add
it would be
images
perfect.
to their character sheets real quick?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
What?
Can you
Add an image to
your
your
character for your token?
How do I do that?
character sheet. I just did it. Character sheet. At the top, you click manage, and then change sheet appearance.
Uh-huh.
And then down at the bottom says portraits.
Uh-huh.
And then just find one that matches your
Oh.
person.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Do these things even speak common?
Oh.
Nope.
Do they speak Gnomish?
Ish.
Nobody believes me that I speak Gnomish.
Aren't you a gnome?
Yeah, but there was this old guy that came through here a couple weeks ago, and he was pretty buff, and didn't believe me. It was crazy.
Well, why not? I mean, you're a gnome. Why wouldn't you speak gnome?
I don't know. He was
So
old and
rising up in front of the ship,
senile.
you see a massive water elemental rise. And Aaron, you're standing on the front of the ship.
Yes,
You
Right there.
are
in it.
Dorath? No, you're Fogwind.
I am Fogman. I thought I
Uh,
just edited this to have the picture. It did. So why didn't it?
You find yourself, face to face with a
Yeah.
large water elemental.
Finally!
As from up the sides of the deck, some Shaogwen come up, and the one here to the front sort of holds out a hand and goes, "Ah." What do you do?
That's
What do I do?
How do I add that back? So, can I add my token back on there?
Yeah, let me,
Yes.
I
Hold on.
wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can add mine if it.
Oh yeah, that worked. Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Throw them back in.
There we go.
How did you do that?
And Timsy.
All right.
Oh, all right, that works.
So, what is the water elemental doing in front of me?
He is standing there menacingly.
Menacingly!
I'm gonna attempt to match its menacing, but in more of a while laughing, and Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like kind of like stand there, puff up, and just laugh at him. Is what I'm gonna do.
Make a intimidation check.
I cast guidance on Fogwen.
All right, that is. What does guidance give me? Remind me.
I think it's a
1d4.
D4.
Oh,
Is it
beautiful.
2 at your level? It goes up to 2 at 5, doesn't it?
No, it's a cantrip. It's always just 1d4.
If it doesn't scale, it might not.
doesn't?
Intimidation. Intimidation is. Ooh, it's a -1, but we rolled pretty good, boys. It is a total of 22.
Wow.
Wait, you said a -1, but you got 22?
I got a 19 and a 4 on the guidance.
Okay.
So
The
19.
elemental
4.
seems taken aback,
That's the right response.
What?
so it's not going to immediately just wallop you. But the priest is now losing his patience, and he's gonna hold up.
Is he counting down? Is this?
He's mine.
It's like he's trying to speak with me. I know it.
Everybody make an insight check.
Very good. 6. I'm preoccupied. I don't know.
Even worse, too.
Oof.
Wow. that's awful.
Jorath and Temzi, you both get the impression that you are being extorted for passage.
You mean Engim?
Engim.
Engim.
No, not Emjim, Temzi. Emjim didn't notice shit.
Oh, you said giraffe.
Yeah, giraffe.
Jorath.
Jorath.
Jorath. Oh, I thought you said
pronounced-
giraffe.
It's pronounced Yorath, but he said Jorath, not giraffe.
Sorry, I assumed
Anyway.
he wasn't Swedish.
That's fine. I don't care. I just made this name an hour ago.
Perfect.
Did you even make it? Automate.
It could actually be Jorath now. I don't care.
All right, so Jorath.
I'm not committed to this.
He seems to be extorting you in some sense.
He's got like his hand out looking for payment.
I don't know how much you want, dude. What are we doing?
Oh.
I don't have any spells or anything that would allow me to communicate with this guy.
I would say, Matt, with your insight is high enough. He is signaling the 1,000.
He wants 1,000.
That's
I
all we
think
got paid.
That's 1,000. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, 1,000 what? I don't get it. He just says, I think he's saying 1,000 over there. Look.
Even though I'm laughing my head off and just kind of staring down this water elemental and sizing it up, would I have heard? Do you think I would have heard Engim yell that
I didn't yell it.
with a passive of 13?
Temizi would have yelled it.
Or
Engim's
Temzi.
Engim's still a word.
The priest is gonna step to you and reach a hand out as if to like the wrestlers do before they do a lockup. And he's gonna just hold a hand out for you.
High five him. Do it.
High five him with your hammer.
Can I hold a dodge action, assuming he's about to attack me?
Yes, but how do you respond?
I don't. I don't say anything. I don't know what he's talking about.
He gets impatient and launches his hand to grab you.
I knew that was gonna happen.
And you feel an embellishment of magic as I just realized he has the spell Tongues.
Oh no!
And he says, listen, dumbass, it's 1,000 to get through. It's another 1,000 on the way out if you want safe passage.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. We don't have 1,000.
He looks around. He goes, the submersion chip, and everybody else, all you hear is, but Mark can understand. Look, it's a merchant ship. We can see that. We trade in gold. We don't trade in cargo. There's got to be somebody on here who's got a lot of gold. We know the deal.
what we're trying to do is get all of these goods over to where they belong so that we can trade them for gold. We currently have goods, not gold.
Make a deception check.
Hey Cole,
Come on, you're
Yeah.
a charisma class. You should be good at this.
what language are they speaking? Do I know?
You do not know Shaugan.
Okay.
Hey, interestingly enough,
Shaugen.
I know.
These are little shark guys.
He had an ex-girlfriend who was Shaugen.
I did, yeah.
Shaugan. So
Oh, I know common sign language.
he immediately looks at you and is like, you know, you're full of shit. I'm just getting impatient. Let's just rumble already. And everybody roll initiative.
Let's just rumble already. I almost got out of that if I would have deceived him a little bit better.
You tried. Okay, boy. So I need
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
I rolled an
Okay.
8.
Oh, there's auto initiative adding to them to the encounter.
Yeah, you can overwrite it though with typed stuff.
These
So you
guys
can
all
add-
get this.
Yep, you can
Oh.
add it. You can either roll them individually or you can like redo the rolls. I mean, there's some options.
Ungroup. How do I
Yep.
reroll initiative?
I think you just for the
auto
enemy
initiative.
panel,
Look
you
at
can
that.
auto initiative. Yep.
And then where are you guys's?
You should be able
We're in
to
the
add
game
all
already.
tokens. You can add all tokens to the encounter.
I just
Garrett fell off
dragged
the ship.
Engine into space. Where the hell's add all tokens? Hold on. No, don't clear encounter. Aaron, help me.
So when you open the sidebar, there should have been an option for adding all tokens. But if you don't see that, you should be able to click on a person and add them to the.
Got it.
Yep.
Something went wrong.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Yep, I'm in maps. I know. Okay, they're in the encounter. Oh boy. All right, where the hell's the encounter?
Yep. So the pop out sidebar,
Yep, open sidebar. Okay,
and
there
there
we
should be
go.
a red button that says add all tokens. But if there's not, you can click on individual ones, and then there's a plus sign that says add to encounter,
Got
and
it.
that's true for NPCs as well.
All right,
Or
Aaron,
players.
what was your initiative roll?
8.
Is everyone else? I'm assuming their initiative rolls are in the past rolls.
It should,
Yeah.
yes, but it should copy into the roll. So for initiative, for your convenience, I should just roll in the game. But I didn't this time because I'm so used to not.
21. Jorlath 6. Fogwind, what was yours?
8.
And Engine was 7.
7.
Okay. So, why the hell is the order not right? God damn.
No, I should be correct. Or first.
Hold on.
I think
just
that
removed
looks
someone. Who did I
great.
remove? I removed Fogwind. Head to combat.
And then you may have to retype it as 8. Yep.
All right. Hold on. 8. Add. Okay, why? Yeah, why is my water elemental and Jorath at the bottom? And all of my... Oh, no, they did roll out. Okay, never mind. We're good. This is automatically the order.
Cool.
Okay.
That's pretty dope. It even shows it up top.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
that's
is
kinda
really
nice.
cool.
Okay, so Temzi, start us off.
So
What
do
would you
they
like to
look
do?
like they're like drawing their weapons?
Yeah, everybody's just kind of whipped out their claws and weapons.
Hey, wait
They
a
whip it
minute.
out.
It looks like I'm gonna have to take another arm. I'm gonna pull out my my longbow. And can I see Warrior B?
Yeah, I would say he's probably in half cover with that railing.
Half cover. What about C? I'm not very smart. I'm wise, but I'm not smart.
Pretty much everyone's in half cover from where you're at.
Okay. I'll shoot at Warrior B then.
You could also move.
I could. Well, all right, fine. I'm gonna move up to. Can I see? Do I have direct cover?
Yeah, yeah. You can take a regular shot at
Okay.
B, Warrior B there.
All right, I will take a regular shot.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Plus 10 seems
25
silly.
hits. Jesus.
Darn it. I had a really fun idea, but I chat
10
GPT'd it and it said no.
damage. Okay. Lovely.
With
okay.
a longbow, do I get a second attack?
Do you have extra attack at
I
level
do.
5? Then
Yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna do it again.
That will hit.
Good lord.
13 damage. You see as this thing gets like his neck absolutely blown out the back of his skull, and he is gonna topple over the side of the ship into the sea.
Hey, I didn't
Fine.
even get his arm.
Which brings us to Shaogin Warrior A, who's this guy. And
Did you name him ABC?
No, it automatically applied the AB. It's pretty
Wow.
cool.
They must
I
have
love it.
updated this since we played a game in 3
That's why
weeks.
we were
Is
all
that-
logged out.
I wonder if that's
I
why
think
we got
that's why
logged
we were all
out.
logged out. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it like stopped all of our sessions.
Yeah, must have. Because that's new.
This guy's gonna get rush down and attack Emjin. He's going to use his claw attack. That's a 7 hit,
It does not.
and he's gonna make another one. Does a 7 hit?
It does not.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get away from me! Get away from me!
Hey, what are you doing to my therapist?
And then he is going to freeze and not know what to do, and he's gonna wait. And
Get
now
away from me!
And he T poses.
priest is going to. Ooh, do I want to do that?
You probably do.
All right. Drath, make a wisdom saving throw.
Found it.
You can do it.
If it meets, it beats. You feel as if magic were constricting your muscles, and you shake it off. He is not liking that. Ooh. He is going to look to his water elemental, and he's going to cast Bless on his water elemental.
Oh, bless.
Actually, Bless, does Bless let me do 3 characters?
I think it can.
He's going to bless all 3 of his homies. Water elemental, Warrior C, and Warrior A are all blessed. And that'll complete his turn. Warrior C is going to come running up on Fogwind. He's going to take 2 swipes at you.
Uh-huh.
He says, "I dare you."
I dare you.
Do it.
Does a 6
No.
These guys are really throwing out some meaty hits. Does a 20 hit?
A 20? Yes.
Yes.
And,
Right.
and people pay these guys to pass through here?
You take 6 damage.
Okay.
Well, they don't seem very good. I mean, that guy's just standing right in front of you, little guy.
Yeah, this guy's about to
It is
face
now
the
your
sun.
turn. Fogwind.
Would you? Yeah. Okay. So for. Ooh,
Face
what
the
do I
sun.
want to do first?
Yeah, this guy's about to shake hands with the sun.
Let's see. He hit me. Hold on there, big fella. Let me take care of this guy first. I'm going to grab my hammer and I'm just going to turn around and make a whap towards his face. I'm going to try rolling for an attack.
Warrior or the priest?
The warrior.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That is 11 damage for that. And then
Right,
as a
you
bone, sorry.
you crack him across the jaw, and he still looks at you like a
Okay.
dumb shark.
Yep. So then I'm going to, for my bonus action, I'm going to, at second level, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And will you allow me to? I have 2-weapon fighting. Will you allow me to hold my spiritual weapon?
Yeah, why not?
Because it attacks as a bonus action, which is
Yeah,
effective.
it's usually you can control it and move it separately. I'd say if you wanted to like throw it, treat it like a little boomerang, it can return to you. Why not?
Yeah,
It's
it's
fun.
just kind of. I just kind of almost want to be dual wielding, but I'm using a spell slot to almost do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yes, I'm going to spend a spell slot to do that. I want to make sure
Can that hit immediately, or does it?
No, I have to make an attack roll with it.
Okay.
Okay. And that is a 19 total.
That hits. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
That one is going to be. I want to make sure I use that spell slot, so I'll have to check that when I'm done with this turn, but not to hold us up. Boom. That'll be 8 damage more.
All right. Is it another hammer?
Yeah,
With your like spectral holy hammer, you
and
bring it across them.
it's very lightning theme. So
Okay.
it's like it's a giant thing on lightning.
Your crackling hammer comes across and smacks the warrior. As he is hit across the face, he's not looking good. Injim, it's your turn.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. I am going to just kind of like slip under its arm and move right here on this side of it. And then I'm gonna dance around a little bit and go, wow. And then I'm gonna smash the ground and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave and launch this motherfucker off the boat.
What's my saving throw on that?
At least each creature
It is a Constitution saving throw.
it is a Constitution saving throw. Yes.
Okay. He gets an 8.
No.
So what's the damage? And is it 15 feet?
It's I throw you 10 feet.
10 feet. So 1, 2. He gets knocked in the water. How much damage?
And he takes 3d8. He takes 13.
Okay. So he splashes into the water. That was fun. Anything else would you like to do with your turn?
So that was a spell slot, and that was a second level that I used. And then I am going to. So I looked into it. I have this the cantrip shape water, and I wanted to try and make the water elemental punch another person, but I can't.
No.
And that would have been so cool.
I shape his water into a fist.
Yeah.
I am going to. I can now cast a cantrip, right?
It's a bonus action. If it's an action, you can't.
Okay. Well,
There's
I'm
no
just gonna
bonus
call it
action
there.
damage
I'm
to
cool.
cantrips
Yep,
for
I'm
you.
good there. I'm good there.
Okay. Right?
Yep, I'm good there.
Your wrath.
I don't think I really have any other course of action. I have to take a swing at this priest that tried to possess me and paralyze me
I think that's the idea.
and made me speak in tongues when I'm a paladin, and I don't like doing that.
Go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
Does 24 hit?
Yep.
He says, boom.
All right. 11 damage. So you bring your great axe into him. You feel
Yeah.
as it eats meat.
Do it, Mark.
It being
Yeah.
a big scary shark.
I should probably use Divine Smite, huh?
Yeah, smite his ass.
That'd be fun, right?
Sure.
He made me
well.
speak in tongues.
I mean, you can.
That
Some
is
people
kind
wait
of
for the
rude.
crit to do it, but yeah. I mean, might as well.
To
Show
be
it off.
fair, you didn't necessarily speak in tongues. You're just able to communicate.
Don't care.
Smite his ass, Greg.
Smite me, oh mighty smiter.
Um, you did 12 more damage via smite.
Yep.
All right. He's still kicking. He's bloodied, but he's still looking pretty beefed up. Unlike most spellcasters, these guys seem to be a little bit more goated.
I ain't scared.
All right.
It's
Aaron.
scared.
The water elemental. Does anyone speak primordial?
No.
Let's
But I
see.
should have. That would have been fun.
No.
You're a deep.
Sign language, draconic, and elvish.
Oh, okay. You hear a deep bellow. You don't know what it's saying.
I think he
But-
burped at me.
He is going to move forward into you.
Awesome.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
He's
Oh, yeah,
just
I can do
clipping
this.
into everybody else. Oh, what are these hitboxes?
That is only a 9.
Only a 9. Okay. You are going to take 4d8 plus 4.
Cool.
So 15 damage.
Cool.
You are grappled. And that means you are currently restrained.
Uh-huh.
And you realize you are underwater and you will likely not be able to breathe as you find
Yep.
yourself deep within the water elemental.
I love it. Let's go. You just
Um,
wait until it gets my turn.
Okay.
Rah.
You know, it's not like Pokemon. This isn't like a water type is vulnerable to lightning thing.
Well, it's
Dun,
thunder
dun,
damage. but
dun,
yeah.
dun,
Right.
dun, dun, dun.
Tamizi. Wait, before you take your turn, you hear the seas rumble as over the side
ocean.
of the ship comes two additional Shaugen.
Hey,
Oh,
what's this?
Um,
I'm gonna take your
no,
arms.
for the sake of speed, we're not going to add these guys.
Ah,
Technically,
Okay.
the encounter was bigger, but whatever. It's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Ruler. Well, I'm gonna go up to the stairs. And with my bow, shoot at the priest.
Okay. Go ahead and
Please
make an
fumble
attack roll.
and shoot me. Please fumble and shoot me. It would be
It's
funny.
a plus 10.
Hey, good hit.
plus 10 to hit.
Yeah.
That's baller.
25 is going to hit. Make a
Um,
damage roll, 10 damage.
Like danger.
I also get what's called Horde Breaker. Once on each of your turns when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature within 5 feet of the original target and within range of the weapon. So I'll also target the elemental.
Nice. Is that only if you hit?
I don't know. It says once when you attack.
Oh,
Oh, so no.
The water elemental takes. Let me make sure he doesn't have. He's got a lot of.
it's got resistance
Um,
to all damage types.
hold on.
Most. Probably physical weapons that are not magical.
The
No.
Water
believe it or not.
elemental?
Believe it or not, no.
Does he have any weaknesses?
Not that you know of.
Not that you know of. There's.
Do you know water elementals? You could probably arcana it to find out if you
I'm
want.
going to
Are
use my
you, yeah. Are you well studied?
I mean, he knows control water.
Yes.
Yeah.
I control water. I have a lot of my stuff
I'll
is
let,
like
I'll let you make a
primordial.
check on your turn, and it won't cost you
Okay.
an action.
Cool.
All right.
Ooh, free
so
check.
I'm going to use my extra attack on the priest.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack roll. That'll
Pop.
hit.
Mm.
I'm a
That plus
machine
10 is
gun.
gross, by the way.
That is gross. He should take sharpshooter. Oh no, they nerfed it. I think in 2024.
He is gone.
I'm going to take your arm now that you're not moving.
Can I have that one too?
Yeah, little guy, I don't need it. I just want to take it. I like taking things.
At least Warrior
Okay.
C can't hit me.
Is this guy's speed? I'm curious.
I am speed.
That's a pretty cool like cleave that I got.
That's neat. It's
Okay.
nice that they did that for you.
2, 3,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
I'm glad that I scrolled down far enough to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, he can make it pretty far, but he's gonna spend his movement. I'm gonna make him make an athletics check to see if he can climb onto the boat.
The boat sailing
Have
like
fun down there.
120
See
miles an hour.
if he can clamber his way onto the boat without losing a lot.
Sailing
wouldn't.
away.
Relatively
wouldn't.
easy for a thing
I
that's used to
wouldn't.
boarding boats. And then he's gonna come up to M Jim again and swing at him.
I wouldn't.
Don't you do that.
Don't do
I wouldn't. The next one's not gonna feel nearly as good.
it.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Uh-oh.
For you.
That's right. Oh shit, get hit.
And Jim, more like ouch, Jim.
So he's gonna
Ouch,
do
Jim.
Damage
Yes.
dice doubled.
Hey, let's talk about this.
Let's
Max
talk-
damage.
Oh my.
So you take 13 points of damage.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
I spit out a little bit of blood.
My turn.
And then he's gonna take a second swing at you. And now that you're
Nope.
bloodied, he gets
Do it again.
advantage.
Wait,
Do it
wait,
again.
wait.
Do it. Do it. I want you to hit me.
Watch
Do it
it.
again. This next one, I'm sending a message.
That's a 12 to hit.
It misses.
Nice.
I like
little-
I like to think that you're just saying that as he's swinging at you. It
It
misses.
misses.
All right.
Babe,
Ow, that
Dork
hits.
C.
dork.
He's gonna step
Dork.
to Giraffe. Aaron, did you? Okay, you did manage your HP. Okay. And he's gonna swing at Giraffe. Does a? Why does it take so long sometimes? Oh, it's because I never
Dude.
confirm it. 9 to hit
No, 9 does not hit.
and a 4 to hit. That's a natural 1. He's gonna just slip and break his neck. He's got 3 hit points. I'm just gonna roll a d4 to see if he breaks his neck on the. Oh god, he's very much crippled, but not dead after slipping and busting his head on the railing.
Careful, it's wet.
Slippery when wet. Fogwen, it is your turn. Oh, actually, sorry. I'm going to roll suffocation.
Okay.
Take 8 damage. You are suffocating from the water around you.
Oh, I can't hold my breath.
It just says suffocation is at the start of every one of your turns.
You've been in there a
Imagine it's some
minute.
kind of like magic forcing the water into your lungs.
It's been 6 seconds.
So you can attempt to escape. You are technically restrained at the moment. So hold on.
That was good, Fog. When you want some?
Your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dex throws.
Is breaking out is an action though?
Yes, it'll be a strength check. Well, technically a strength saving throw. I can make the rolls to everyone. You guys not been seeing the monsters rolls?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No.
I should probably be rolling that to everyone. Okay.
Aaron doesn't. He just hits us hard.
It's just a roll dice.
I know.
He
I'd like to-
probably has decent constitution.
I'd like to challenge. Yeah, I'd like to challenge.
He probably has decent. Oh, you know what? What is that? That's a bonus. That's a bonus action. Yeah. So for my bonus action, I am going to use cloud Cloud's Jaunt, a cloud giant ability. You can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you see.
Cool. I like that.
Two.
Where are you going? Bloop.
We will
Yep.
go. We will go right here.
Okay. I'll
Honestly,
remind you too, if you want to make a second bonus action, you can do so with an action. So if you want to use your spectral weapon as opposed to your primary melee weapon, that is up to you.
oh, I see. Well, they both are the same amount of damage and the same plus to hit, so.
Okay.
I think so. Let me look at that. Oh yeah, no, it is. But I don't know if I want to do that this turn. I'm going to. I think I will. I kind of just want to cast a spell on this guy. I'll be honest. And I kind of want to do a fun one. I'm going
right back.
to. Range. Sorry, I'm reading the spell. Reading the spell explains the spell. You think a giant water elemental is dexterous?
Maybe.
If you're
Hey, buddy.
outdoors, when you cast a spell, the spell uses a storm. Oh, that's fun. We're gonna do that. We're gonna cast a 3rd level spell called Call Lightning. So as I teleport out of the water elemental, I land on the ground. I grab my hammer, my spiritual weapon hammer. I put it to the sky. And as I pull it down, I'm going to conjure a lightning storm above the boat that strikes the water elemental's location, and it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
You didn't do the
Sick.
whoa.
Saving throw.
Yep.
Thunder.
He rolls a natural 1.
It takes so because we're outside, the spell's damage is increased by a 1d10, so it takes 4d10 worth of damage.
Go ahead and double the damage dice on that as well, because he nat 1'd it.
Yeah, let me see. I want to roll. Ooh, where is rolling a dice? Custom dice. Dice. Oh, there it is.
Bye, Cole.
Add. Should I just roll 8 dice, or should I'll just double the
Yeah.
number? I'll just double the number. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roll to everyone. There we go. Roll. So
And then double
48,
that.
48 damage.
damage.
48 lightning
Oof.
damage.
Whoa. Thunder.
This damage just crackles into him. Because of the natural failure, he looks especially shaken, but the lightning does not seem to have any additional damage effect.
Yeah, but it still did, like, it looks like it's
Yeah.
still.
It chunked him.
All right, and then I have movement speed that I'm going to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I'm going to occupy that space right there.
All
This
right.
ends my turn.
Engine, it is your turn.
Think fast, dumbass.
You're casting Guiding Bolt on who?
Guiding bolt. Yep.
On who?
On the warrior A.
Warrior A. Oh God. That definitely hit, and he's
Kamehameha.
definitely just absolutely obliterated.
Yeah.
I'm also concentrating, by the way, just so we know.
Heard.
Noted.
Think fast, dumbass.
It is now Jorath's turn.
I launch him.
So you have the Shogun warrior is prone in front of you, writhing. He does not look like he'll survive even getting stepped on. And then a massive water elemental who just engulfed and lost your friend from inside of him is standing in front of you.
Can I move here?
Yeah.
And take a great axe swing on the water elemental.
Right? Go ahead and roll to hit.
22 to hit.
That'll hit. Just give me some damage.
Yep. I would like to use cleave. Can I cleave a prone guy? You said he's
Yeah.
prone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled a hit for the second one, correct?
Yeah, you have to roll.
Hmm.
to hit.
You get advantage because he's prone.
Advantage. Yeah.
11.
Not better.
11 on advantage.
How
Yikes.
could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
Hold on.
He's
let me
on.
look.
He's laying right there,
Well, to
dude.
be
Just
fair, I'm
misses.
cleaving, so like you come through one bad
Yeah.
guy and
Him
then try to
down.
get the other one on the way down.
I feel like most trajectories, you almost go upwards with it. It's hard to like curve the
Yeah.
bullet down, you know. So
Yep.
I understand.
Fair. Yep, that's gonna miss as the warrior. Is he's not having a great time. It is the water elemental's turn.
Is it?
So
You'll be
yes.
fine.
Well, do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I was thinking about a bonus action
You got any sweet
If
bonus
it
actions you can
pleases-
pop?
if it pleases the court.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right.
Good times. It's a +2 to AC. Let's go.
All right. You feel shielded in your faith. Water elemental. Going to see if he gets his whelm. He does not. So he is going to look to you. And he is going to try and whamma slamma.
Yikers,
Slam
bro.
slam.
First roll. 17.
Nope. I have an 18 after my Shield of Faith.
Oh, I have an 18 as well.
Yo.
Spicy.
That makes me feel really good about using Shield of Faith.
Yep. As he's going to take 2 swings, and it is not going to find purchase.
Attaboy.
That is his turn. Tamizi.
Hey, that was. Oh, I'm gonna shoot at you. I'm gonna shoot at the water elemental.
Okay.
And then with my once per turn, my horde breaker, I will
What?
shoot at
You're gonna
the.
get disadvantage on a prone guy.
Yeah, if you're aiming at the warrior, it's disadvantage. If you're
Well,
aiming
so
at the
that yeah,
water
that would
elemental,
be, yeah. So I'll roll that disadvantage.
Can you see the guy on the ground, or would you have to climb up that last set of stairs?
I'll leave that to Cole.
So you were aiming at the warrior first.
No, I was aiming at the water elemental first,
Okay.
and I want to use my cleave for the warrior.
You can cleave with a longbow.
It says horde breaker. Let me read it.
horde breaker. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
It's a different ability. It's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a once per
very
turn.
Similar description.
They put it on the weapons. They made weapons more innately powerful in 2024.
So is the warrior going to be at disadvantage?
Yes.
yes, that one would be a disadvantage. So the longbow hits. Give me a damage roll on the elemental.
On the elemental. Okay.
elemental.
Elemental damage
Yes.
there.
Okay. And then give me an attack roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Warrior. Yikes.
Well,
Yikes.
What
Poor
the?
guy never really.
Stop!
He's just
Another arm
he's
for the
laying at you,
collection.
and he's kind of sprawled out like this, and you fire it like through his belly button and out through the back of his neck.
That's called the kebab.
Kebabbed him. And I'll do my extra attack on the elemental.
All right.
Yo!
Wow.
Jesus H Christ.
Dude, he's something else than this.
Full damage. You can
I mean,
double
who are we?
the roll.
What are we talking about? I did 48 damage, so I mean, I think
Ooh.
we all got a little bit.
Oh, it
We had some fun.
automatically.
Yeah, it did it
That's
for
kind
us.
of cool.
Yeah. 16 damage. All right.
Dang.
This water elemental is looking.
Is it starting to
Uh,
phase in and out, like looking like the water starting to not hold its shape as well?
Yeah, he's kind of getting man tits because he can't hold his form very well.
It's getting
Ah.
saggy.
He's looking a little droopy.
Because he's in the ocean, so he's like Mantis.
Yep. Fogwin, your turn.
I can't get up these steps because Tamizi's in my way, sniping people around corners. So I'm just going to.
I believe
If
you can
nobody
move
told you the
through a
arrows
friendly
flew
creature's
straight.
space.
Yeah, all right,
Come
I
on.
will. I mean, I'm dead.
I think it cost you 10 feet of movement.
I mean, I have it to spare. I'm only trying to get in front of them.
Excuse you.
I'll move up. I'll move up over here. And then for my action, I will continue to channel.
Yep, it's difficult terrain. Technically, the rules you can move through a friendly space, but it's difficult terrain, so it costs
Yep.
you 10 feet instead of 5 for that square.
Okay.
Continue. Sorry.
I believe I can.
Gonna keep that in mind for those
Yeah,
tight
until the
hallways.
spell ends, I can take a magic action to continue to channel. It's like Witch Bolt in that way. So
Okay.
I'm
so
still.
is it a concentration?
It is.
Okay, your Thunder's hammer is also gone then.
Yes. Oh, that's true.
Okay.
So the hammer itself, just me holding my hammer up, because I think I said I called it down with my thunderous hammer.
So-
But I'm gonna call another thunder strike down on this man. I'm gonna ordnance strike.
Wow.
Beep, 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 beep. That's a 13.
Wow.
14 is the DC.
All right, go ahead and roll some damage.
I'll do it again.
Do it again.
Again.
That'll be 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And then for my reaction, or for my bonus action,
Dude had lots of HPs.
Yeah, he had 114 HP.
well, he's
Bad.
taking a lot of it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna cast a heal on myself.
Okay.
The one that does the things. That makes me feel good.
All right.
I'm gonna cast. How does this? Oh, there we go.
Is cleric broken?
Yes. But would people play cleric if it wasn't broken?
Fair.
14.
That's kind of the point of it. You get back 14 health. Okay.
I am Thor. You can say nothing. Anyway,
Is there any reason you cast healing word instead of?
it's a bonus action.
Oh, it takes a magic action to do lightning.
Yes, it does. Yep.
Got it.
So that is the
Alright.
action, the bonus action.
And Jim, it is your turn. Bitch tits
And
water
Jim-
elemental over here.
And Jim's gonna walk. I counted it. It has enough space to walk right here.
Oh, what the hell happened up here? Who's this guy? Why's that guy got an arrow in his ass?
Hey, I shot at him.
Oh, can you get his hand for me?
Well, yeah, I was gonna take it.
All right. Well, I mean, are we keeping this water elemental or should I get rid of it?
No, the water elemental's been hitting this guy here.
Oh. Okay. Well, do you want him to hit you again? I'll take that as a no.
I'm just gonna cast Sorcerer's
You
Burst at
wanted
it.
to hit you again?
It's an attack roll.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
And then it is. Oh, I didn't check. Damn it.
Are you
Can
gonna
I
check
check now for?
vulnerabilities?
Yeah. Can I check, or does it?
Yeah,
not
make an
really matter?
Arcana roll.
Okay.
I'll let you make one because these are magical creatures.
Shit.
And you got experience
You
with
know
water.
nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah. +7 on that, and I didn't get shit.
What's the? I didn't see the roll pop in.
It's a
It's
9.
a 9.
It's a 9. Yeah, he's water.
Yep.
Heard.
Water's wet.
Anyway,
He's
I hit him
elemental.
with sacred burst, and I'm going to use. I get to choose which kind
Which affinity it is?
Yeah, I'm
It's
going
like,
to
is it
use.
like chromatic orb.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to use frost damage.
Good guess.
Wait, frost?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. Cold, frost, same difference.
Cold. Yeah.
Yeah, cold.
So technically, cold is the only thing that does anything to him. He's
Oh,
resistant
nice.
to fire and acid. He's immune to poison, but cold
Nice.
damage only halves his movement speed on his next turn.
Because he's water.
Well, anyway, I hit him for an 11.
Good work.
He just like a water balloon pops, washes away over the edges of the ship.
Hey, he doesn't even have a hand.
Huh. Well, can you get that, guys, for me? I want to write some more stuff.
Well, yeah, of course.
For the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna just move back to the bow of the ship and just ha ha. I'm just shooting bolts into the water.
I'm gonna
Hold on
cut
here.
some hands off and give them to Engine.
Combat.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the. Hopefully, you can write a whole bunch with these.
How many
So
do you
I
hand
want to
me?
say I'm so disappointed in all of you that none of you wanted to try and use a ballista off the back of the ship to shoot at him.
Oh. Well, we pushed the ones off before on the back before anything could happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt
but then you
killed
can
the.
swing around on one of these and shoot at the water elemental.
I would hit somebody. All right,
My
one of our
intelligence
people.
is a +0.
They have a 3d10 to hit, or sorry, 3d10 damage if you hit with them.
Ooh.
But you have to
So did-
reload them,
so
so you
did-
just have to switch between the two.
So did my lightning.
Yeah, I was gonna say not as good as the lightning strike.
No, I know, but
I got your natural ballista right here.
Within the space that the water elemental once occupied, you see within it a couple of trinkets on the ground.
Ooh, ooh,
So
piece of candy.
I canonically did move to where he was, but I am not interested in the trinkets. I'm interested in just
The glory.
unloading. Yep.
Hey, are you gonna eat
best-
that?
I don't know if I'm gonna eat it. Can I?
I don't,
Let me see what it is.
yeah, what is that?
Check it out.
There
After-
is a trident, and there is why can't I find this item and a cloak.
Rick killed a guy.
Why can't I find?
I would have just handed you the 2 hands. No, 4 hands that are right here.
Okay.
boy.
I got my hands full, but
Well,
you guys want those?
well, here, just stick them in your pockets. Then you won't
your
have to
pockets are
have-
bigger than mine.
Well,
Does anyone have the identify spell?
Nar.
I do not.
Arnar.
Arnar.
All right. I'm going to give you a description of these. That doesn't require attunement. That's good. Jeez. Hold on. I can't.
I got my hands full. You guys can have that.
I'm gonna go back to my bag that's in like the back of the ship. Put all these hands. to it.
Can't carry all these hands. It's like that
I gotta.
limes, the limes meme.
I got all these big hands with these little burgers.
No.
Tempest cleric.
How can I find this thing?
Tempest cleric.
So you find a cloak. It looks fairly plain, except for the fact that it has a bunch of like little Boy Scout patches looking things all over them. You see within the designs, you see a lantern, a dagger, a mirror, a
Oh,
pole, a rope, a sack. Do you know what this is, Aaron?
oh, sorry. No, I wasn't looking. I was actually not listening to you. I'm not
Is
interested.
that like a?
in,
Is it like a
I'm
kit?
not. I don't care about the magic gear. I'm making it rain. I actually what I read was my channel divinity for Tempest is that I can use it to max damage lightning and thunder damage. So I could have made that elemental on the one you let me crit. I could have maxed it for a channel divinity slot and made it take 80 damage next time.
Yikes. That was about as bad of a roll as I could have had. So this isn't going to be as fun. Hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ignore the total result on that. Okay. So, this is
that knocks
a
me.
robe of useful items for whoever wants to add that. It doesn't require attunement. Essentially, there's little patches all over it. You can rip the patch off, and that item will basically appear for you.
What did you say the items were?
Can I just link this thing in the chat?
You can in Discord, yeah.
In Discord?
Yeah, just drop it in Discord. We can all see it in general.
Whoever wants this, so there is. Let me add the items that are on there as well. So there's 2 masters. There is 47 as our. A 21 gets you so yeah, you see 2 each of a bullseye lantern, a dagger, a rope, and a sack. By ripping this patch off, the item basically appears in your hand. And then your additional items that are on the robe.
Wow, 2 mastiffs.
Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty cool item. I love this thing.
A riding horse with a riding saddle. Okay.
So the items that rolled onto the item magically, you've got one patch has 2 mastiffs, there's 2 patches with riding horses, there's an iron door, and 1,000 GP of gems. So you can basically summon these 2 dogs in combat if you rip that patch off, or you can pull out 2 riding horses.
2 riding horses.
Or any of these useful items.
How interesting.
So if anyone
those become non-magical, right? They stick around.
Yeah, eventually once you rip everything off, magical. It's just a plain cloak at that point.
Right, no, but like the horse and the mastiffs, do they stick around?
I believe they do.
So like you just get 2 dogs that and
2
2 horses.
2 good boys.
2 good boys. The party just acquired good boys.
Let me double check. I think they might only last an hour.
Oh no, it's not long enough.
They just exist. Yeah, you can just pull it out and you get 2 good boys with you forever and 2 horses.
Yep. There you go.
Okay. The iron door is pretty cool too. You can throw it over like any doorway.
Yeah.
And then it becomes an iron door, so it's like a way to lock behind you, archway. As long as it's within 10. And then the other one was a trident of fish command, was the other item you found.
Garrett, look at what I posted.
Hold on.
All these hands.
Why can't I hold all these hands?
Oh, that's funny. I like that. I love that. That's a fun item. That cloak.
It might be my favorite item. That
How long have you been working on that?
That was a chat GPT.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I said,
So-
can you convert these limes into hands?
I do, again, I'm not interested in any of the items. So
Speak now or forever hold your peace. The trident lets you cast Dominate Beast on anything that's fish oriented.
I mean,
okay, so
Yeah, I'll take that for sure.
you want the trident?
and you get a swim speed bonus, or no?
Yeah, you have to attune to it.
Oh no, you can cast Dominant Beast on a beast that has a swim speed.
Yeah.
So it can only be used on water beasts, or like turtles and shit.
Yeah,
Turtles?
like
But
you
they
can.
they have to be the water breathing turtles, not the Not the land tortoises.
Why can I see Garrett's character trying to catch?
I was told I could command you.
I have it on good faith.
Let me see those grippers. I want those hands.
Let me get one more d20 roll for travel here.
I'm gonna
my turn?
squash the lightning storm that's above us.
Thank you.
Mark, 19.
I'm also gonna turn to the party and be like, ha, ha, "What fun was that, friends?"
Is that your idea of fun?
That was pretty
Yes.
fun. I think I hit
This
everything
man
I
gets
shot
it.
at.
So as you come to shore, you see a point that would make a decent landing space. The seas are tall, and you would have to wade only a short distance to shore. You could honestly launch a boat if you wanted to. As you look at this shoreline, do you know the ending of Apocalypto when like the guy runs through the whole forest and sees like the Spaniards coming to shore?
Mm-hmm.
Along the shoreline, you see 9 warriors standing on a cliffside, watching you approach. Everybody make an insight check.
9 warriors, do they? So I don't know if you want me to roll perception on this, but are they the same kind of warriors we just fought?
Nope. I can tell you without a doubt, these are just land roaming people.
You said
Everybody make an
land
insight check.
roaming?
Oh, yikes.
A perception
Giraffe?
check.
Giraffe's gonna get all the info here.
That is a insight.
Oh, you said insight. My bad.
That's a 19 for me.
So they Jesus Christ. So they look very befuddled. They don't this is such a remote section of jungle. You get the impression that this, especially because there's not a lot of settlements, this is an area that boats do not. Oh, 1 second.
Ooh, tell him I said hi.
Hello.
Hello?
Probably G Money. Tell her I said I love you.
Guys, I think these people are in awe of my greatness.
Yeah, they just do not look like they've seen a boat before.
Hey,
I-
how
and
far
can
away
I
are
try-
we?
Can I use? I want to use the cantrip thaumaturgy.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to call out to the warriors. Again, can I tell? Do they look humanoid? Like
They're like half a mile away, and they're humanoid. Like, they're observing from a cliffside.
okay. I don't know how far
Yell real
thaumaturgy
loud.
can get that voice to project because it makes it quite loud.
Unless there's a range of 2,000 feet, I'm assuming they won't be able to hear you.
This is only 30 feet. Okay.
Can you
So
not
I
yell
would know
across
that.
a lake, Cole?
I would know that. I would know that this would not reach them.
I would say as you paddle to shore, they sort of slink off into the woods. They just seemed curious and interested, but just disappear off into the woods. Okay.
Is there any point, Cole? I need to ask for flavor text where they would have been watching, where we would have been within enough range that the echo of a magically enforced reverberation would have reached them.
Probably
Ah,
not. We're talking like they're a long way out.
We're in the ocean. There's nothing to reverberate against.
we're going to the shoreline. Like he said, we
Yeah,
could
you're-
basically pull up just a couple miles out of side of the beach. So I imagine by the time we get close enough, I mean, you don't need to be that
Well,
far.
no,
You
I thought you said it's a short wade or a small
Right.
boat ride.
or
Yeah,
skiff.
you're taking a rowboat to shore.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I ride on the back of the captain?
The captain is not with you.
Oh,
It is
damn
you guys and Malthus headed to shore.
Damn it! I wanted to ride the back of a turtle. I'm
And
small
as
enough.
Malthus is heading to shore to you, he looks to you all and goes, We have completed the sea part of our journey, and now we only need to traverse the thick and treacherous jungle. But I know our heading. I know where we're going. I just ask that you keep us safe along the way, and I will guide you.
Of course, sir. Of course. Have no fear, for I am here.
Yeah, no, we'll keep you safe.
But I'm gonna point at him with one of the dead hands.
We'll keep you safe.
He seems creeped
I
out.
love this silly little dynamic.
Immediately formed.
So I need all 4 of you to just roll a random, just 1d20 straight up. It's about 4 days of travel for the first day of your journey. These would be your 4.
Would survival help with this for
No,
navigation?
just a straight d20. This is just a random table to see what encounters you may come across.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Plus 7.
Let me use the bathroom real quick before we do this. I
That's
think
fine.
I
Bio?
can get you.
Bio break.
Bio break. I think
Bio
we can make a push
break.
here.
Ready,
Alright, 1 second.
break.
Time. I'm just gonna sit right here.
Oh yay.
I'm
Garrett, how
reading
come you and
stuff.
I always start doing like really silly stuff?
I don't
Oh,
know. You
I
guys
don't-
are silly.
I don't know much. I don't know enough about D&D, so I just latch onto something silly.
Get silly. I love
Yeah,
I
don't-
love the
don't know
silly.
enough.
I'm very here for the silly.
We'll keep you safe.
With like dead hands.
You're right. I love that. That I just happen to, be in the habit of cutting off.
I love that. That's such fun. And yes, I was going for All Might meets Thor. That's what I'm going
Yes. I was right there. I posted the "Why can't I hold all these hands" in
for. Oh
the
yeah, absolutely, Lil. I am so happy I'm not dealing with their shit. That's Cole's problem right now. 100%.
Tark has the shocked Pikachu emote for the "Why can't I hold all these hands." That's so silly. I will be right back. Also, welcome to House
Cool.
of One Shot.
This might have to come back. We'll have to invite Cole back for some more of these and see where this story takes us when we can't on these nights.
I would have, if we continue playing these characters, I'm gonna wish that I had put a little bit more effort into the character build. I'll just
Oh, no,
modify
put
stuff.
No. It's more fun when it's kind of like this. Like
Yeah,
I don't
You
know. You
um,
just kind of got put in a situation, and I said, okay, what would I do with this? What sounds fun to me? Boom.
yeah.
We're now a thunder happy junkie here. That's just
My
I don't know. Go
my
for
other
it.
campaign, we started like a secondary campaign that isn't Star Wars, and the character build is all dice rolls. So it is so it's all dice rolls and including like backstory. So my character is a half orc, and it's in like a darker dungeons type of scenario. So it's like a little bit more hardcore mechanics.
Yeah.
But my typically the production of a half orc isn't a good thing. But my I rolled in such a way that both of my my human mom and my orc dad are like happily together.
Nice.
It's like real weird. It's like, and my like among the group, my parents are the only two that are together.
You had the happy childhood.
Yeah, I had the happy childhood, and I'm a half orc. That never
I'm
happens.
just here to get paid. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. This is my job. What are you
We're-
talking about?
My character grew up kind of poor, but in a huge house. Everybody else like grew up on the streets.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the loo too. Be right back.
Cole, you're muted, but I'll be right back.
I was raised on the street. Oh Jesus! I come back. Everybody. leaves.
to the streets.
No, I'm right here.
Come up here, Daddy.
I'm playing with dead hands.
Nice.
Ooh, thanks for doing this, big dog.
Yeah.
We kind of sprung this on you.
Yeah, I don't mind. With more prep time, obviously, I can do a lot more stuff with it, but. Yeah, I will have a more fleshed out campaign if we wanted to do something secondary. Because I am really into this Obajima stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be really cool.
Look at that battle in Japan in World War II.
That's Iwo Jima. Close.
Okay.
Hold on here.
I was just over in England. They love World War I over there.
Really?
I don't know if they
Great.
love it,
The Great War.
but they have a ton.
okay. Back when England made things, we fought in the Great War.
Yeah.
I just picture
was-
like Jeremy Clarkson whenever I hear old people bitching about that stuff.
Yep.
There was a ton of things that were made during World War I, or like monuments commemorating World War I, and like it was awesome.
Nice. Pause. Go to Hideout.
You could also tell like a lot of the World War I stuff was made before World War II.
Oh, out of curiosity.
I don't know, just like the vibe it puts off. You're just like, oh, they put this up because they were like, oh, that was the war to end all wars. Like, no, we're not gonna have any more conflicts after this. That's for sure.
The worst called shot possible. Yeah, everything will be okay forever. God, who could have thought?
Not me.
Twitter and drones dropping grenades on people.
Dude, the entirety of war is just on YouTube now with GoPros. Pretty insane.
Matt's not back yet. I'm going to talk about the fact that there's been 2 separate instances of people getting grenades dropped on them by Ukrainian drones while giving doing bro jobs in the garage and a grenade drops. How dystopian is that? Can you imagine going back to someone that fought in the Great War, like a Great War veteran, and be like, "This is what the future of warfare is."
Oh my
Just a grenade dropping.
Yikes.
Oh.
I want more than anything to bring that to life.
Bring which part?
I would want to go back and show a veteran of the Great War.
Oh, okay. Darn it.
Garrett, no.
I love how Mark was ready for it.
Hey, question: Can you guys hear the fan that's in the background?
Only
Nope.
when you
Yeah.
talk.
What?
Can you hear us when we talk?
Yeah.
What fan?
Yeah, no, you're fine. It's fine. It's hot.
It is hot.
Not,
Indeed.
not in
It
this
does.
basement. I've got a hoodie on.
Hey,
I
Yeah, that's
honestly,
gross.
I sent Josie to the basement, and maybe I should have sent myself to the basement.
I think it's
Yeah.
60 degrees down here.
Delicious.
It did cool off after we got storms down here. I don't know about you guys.
It rained for like 10 minutes.
Oh, we got
Oh,
dumped on for hours. Like
Cold,
legit
cold.
3 hours of rain.
Rain
today.
more tomorrow.
Cole, did you hear that Oakland had flooded to the point where people could not go past it with all the new work they did on it?
Does not surprise me.
So they put new blacktop or something on like Oakland over here,
Mhm.
and they didn't put drains in. So the drains, Eric went to the gym and said he had to put his truck in 4-wheel drive, and it was up to the bottom of his truck.
Oof.
I
is
went
that,
to.
is that Portage?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I was in Ann Arbor. Yeah.
What drain?
Anybody who works for Portage Road Commission, Jesus, those guys are all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they can give me an estimate of how much salt they spent in the last year. I love you, Bill, even though you'll never see this.
Never.
All right.
What do you think, Cole? You got no more than 45 minutes in you?
I might have to split this into a part 2.
Hey,
To
we
be
got
honest, I had you guys.
It's perfectly fine.
I had you guys roll on the encounter table. There was one encounter. and it's an indifferent giant ape protecting his territory. So we're just gonna skip stage 2 entirely.
Cool.
As you walk to the woods, and like King Kong comes rolling up and just like
I would like to
Like,
send a
don't send-
message. I'd like to use a cantrip
Nope,
message
nope.
Get the fuck
said-
out of here.
I said we're
and then
skipping
walk
it.
past him.
it doesn't have any languages, so it just kind of
Thank goodness. No
Hmm.
languages.
all right.
Haha, silly monkey.
So
You gotta be
As-
careful with that. You
as
gotta
you
be careful
reach,
with that. Yeah, you can't say that. You gotta be careful.
you
See,
reach,
look,
I flipped through my book and I'm like,
right here. You can't say that. I got my ass kicked. You can't say that.
DK. Donkey Kong.
By the way, I don't know if you guys realize how big a giant ape is. What map are we on?
I don't know.
I don't have any.
Your DM has
has
paused the game
paused
session.
the game
You
session.
goober.
Oh, sorry, I was editing the future encounters. We'll go back to the ship, so you can just see how big the token for a giant ape is.
Yeah, zoom out.
To give
I
you
can take him.
an idea,
I can take him.
they are a huge beast.
Finally, a fair fight.
You
Hey,
know
he's
what, screw it,
gone.
We're just gonna. I think we can squeeze this into 45 minutes. And
You
you
beating the
have.
shit out of a monkey?
Is there a commoner? Is there a token?
Yes, there is a commoner.
Look at that. Ooh. Just a weak commoner.
What do they
She
do on
hot?
the boat? Is she hot? Jorath needs to know.
I thought there was
Alright, you know
one.
what? This
There,
is
I
fine.
thought there was only one. One
It's
lady on
Malthus.
the ship.
Malthus is the only one with you. He wants you to get him to the ruins so he can get his artifact.
Hmm.
All right. So we find ourselves in the second leg of our journey.
Would we have taken
Um,
a short rest throughout this time?
You would have taken a long rest.
All right.
Ooh. Took a long
Yeah.
rest. Oh yeah, because it was days.
Yeah. It was like an additional 2 days of journey before you got to the shoreline.
Cool.
I regained no health points.
But you get spell slots.
That's good.
Hey, Jorath, do I even know your name?
I
Sure,
assume
I've introduced
Yeah,
myself.
we've been
a couple times.
here for days. We
Hey,
know
You
each
had
other's
multiple
names.
conversations with this
Hey,
person.
Jorath, are you hurt there? I could probably help if you're hurt there.
I'd not heard at all.
Are you sure? I could probably help.
What do you want to do to help?
I could cure a wound.
Can
I may
can
not
have his
look it,
hands?
but I'm pretty good at stuff like that.
Can
I have his
I
hands.
take you up on that after I've been hurt in battle?
Would your feelings hurt or something?
No, I'm just not hurt currently, but if I get hurt, would love to be healed.
Well,
Hey,
okay,
Doozy, if he gets hurt,
Well,
give me his
Feeling, if
hands.
that's what you need, I have plenty to go around.
if I
as
see
you don't
blood,
know
I'm
what
gonna
little
heal
nap.
you.
That sounds great to me, Z. I appreciate that, bud.
But if I see hey, don't you patronize me.
Is he smart enough to know I was patronizing him?
No.
I've just got a 10 intelligence, but an 18,
Oh,
or,
that's
or
average.
That's
I've got
probably
zero
smart enough.
plus
That's
0
an average.
intelligence, but I've got a plus 4 wisdom.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Would like to use my cantrip message. Be like,
Get his hands for me.
Well, if there's a whole lot of blood, then yeah, I'll give you the hands. But if
Make
there's
his
just a
hands.
little, I think I'll heal him.
like
He's a
it.
good guy.
We cast. He dies. I take his hands. We cast Revivify.
Where'd my
And he's
hands
like,
go?
ah,
Put it
why?
back Put it back on.
Put
it back on.
put it back.
You don't
My
get the
fingers it
hands
out.
back.
I cast thaumaturgy, give him invisible hand.
Mage
It's like
hand.
the economy.
Just smack the shit out of him. No bad wrong thing.
Yeah,
It's
could you-
capitalism, baby. It's the invisible hand.
I love
Could
the
you-
idea of a sorcerer or a wizard not like losing a hand and then using mage hand.
Yeah,
to make
using
up
mage
for it.
hand as like the replacement. That's kind of cool.
I'm waiting for August. There's the new Eberron campaign, or the new Eberron source book comes out, and
Yep.
you can make mechanical hands. So you can like replace your hands with mechanical hands. There's also robots called Warforged.
There's a Star
Eberron.
Wars.
Eberron's badass. It's so cool.
Mhm.
All right.
It's capital city is like if Blade Runner and BioShock 3 had a baby.
Ooh.
All right, cool. Where we at?
All right, so you find yourselves skipping ahead. All the random encounter tables didn't turn anything up. I'm going to skip over the giant crocodiles and the quicksand pits to read you out. You travel through the woods. You see a large set of ruins rise up. We're talking crumbled archways, walls. There is still one section that kind of holds together. Anything that would have been like a door is hanging. This is ancient. As you scope the area here, what does this look like to you guys? You're gonna have to scroll up to it. You're gonna have a lot of fog of war.
Ooh.
Go up to the top. So I will give you guys, this is sort of what you see from a distance. Are patrols of minotaurs surrounding these ruins. Here, let me go eraser. Give you some more of the river here. Ignore the stuff you see below. Who's moving my commoner? His mouth says, I do not like to be moved. You find yourselves hiding, essentially scouting the area. As Malthus looks to you all and says, I believe our artifact is within the ruins itself. If we may, please ensure my safety. I am greatly worried about. I will hang back, but if given the opportunity, I do not believe that they can through these doors. I will reach into the ruins to get ahead of things. So please clear a hole for me. Everybody kind of line up around Malthus down here. We'll say there's sort of a row of trees and thick bushes. You find yourself sort of crouched in a group here. I will say we are not in combat yet.
Then
But-
I will say in a loud, bolsterous voice, have no fear, sir. We have you in good hands.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
They're over there.
I'm gonna do auto initiative here.
They're over there. They're over
Oh my
there.
god.
We have to. We still have to roll initiative, right?
No, don't roll. Don't. Oh, you
I
can't
won't roll.
All right. And I thought
I didn't
I
roll.
said
If you don't roll, everybody's got an initiative roll.
I'm gonna
popped.
roll.
Joreth, do you want your original? Because it was 16. You rolled a 9.
that'd be
I'll
great.
give you your 16 back.
Thanks,
I'm just
bud.
gonna let you do it, Cole.
All right. We're just going to stick with the initiative that we saw.
Play the
as
game for me.
Fogwind stands up, every single one of these Minotaurs immediately flips to your group as, oh, no, hold on. 1 second. Let me undo this. End combat. Yep, confirm.
Ah.
Add all tokens. These guys are grouped. I don't want them grouped.
Puppet.
Yeah, the ones on
Ungroup.
the other side of the buildings heard that too.
Well, there we go.
What the hell?
Joreth, you can roll again. You have a 3. I'm not going to let you eat a 3.
We had a 16 before you said, right? So just change it.
Well, yeah.
He came in last with a
Alright.
16.
16.
No. When he
It's just that these
regrouped it.
guys.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. There. That fixes it. Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. let's see, who's the first Minotaur? Minotaur of Baltham. Of course, his name's too long that I don't know which one is which. A. Of course,
Hey.
A. Look, what do you know? The nearest one is the one. Here's it.
Hey,
Perfect. He is going to call out to the homies. And does anyone speak Abyssal?
No.
No.
no, I think I have an Auric.
You hear you hear a loud call in tongues going as these minotaurs spring into action to defend their ruins.
Quick question, Cole, before we go any further.
Mhm.
Have they seen us yet, or did they just hear us?
Fogwind just stepped out in front of the bushes and said, "I am here."
That's
So,
not what I did.
I am here.
That's
did you,
That is-
what did you say?
What in the All Might?
I said in a loud voice. I didn't even say I stood up. I didn't realize we were crouching. But I just said I say in a louder, in a bolsterous voice. I didn't even say I yelled, but I said in a bolsterous voice, "Have no fear talking to our commoner friend, our patron, that he's in good hands." But if
Gives
that
us
triggers
the
combat, so be it.
tactical advantage.
But I didn't necessarily stand up and walk out of the bushes being like,
No,
"Hey,
that's fair. I
fuckers,
would
I'm
say
right here."
He's 30 feet away from you. He's still going to be
I
tucking his head.
wasn't whispering, but I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's fair.
like,
Okay.
Okay, here
He's
comes a
tucking his
consequence,
head and running at you.
consequence.
Okay.
Consequences.
Do I have time? Wow, we already rolled it.
This big
Boom,
minotaur's
boom,
coming at you.
boom.
You're just like, consequences.
I would say if you had everybody can hold a prepared action prior to combat.
That one's
As you were
yours.
kind of scouting and on the, would you be pairing with the scene in front of you?
No, it's all good. Let's just roll it. I had an
Okay.
idea, but it doesn't really fit.
All right. This homeboy is sticking his head at the ground and charging like a bull at Fogwind. Bum, bum, bum. What is it? 24 to hit.
I guess it hits.
All right. He is going to gore you.
Great.
Oh no.
Fun.
That is 13 damage.
got
Hold on. Pierce. If the target is a larger, smaller creature, the Minotaur move 10 plus feet towards it. Target takes an additional 3d6 piercing. That's an additional 8 damage, and you are prone
Goody.
as he gores you on his horns and drags you to the.
Okay.
All right. Tunisi.
I'm gonna shoot at him.
You want to move him relationally close then?
No.
Because he
see.
moved, right?
He should be
You're-
moved on your map.
Oh, he isn't.
Are you sure?
There it
The
is.
Mezzi?
Nope, it just got there.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at him a couple of times.
Okay. Go ahead and
Boom.
make your attack rolls. 27 hits. 8 damage. And 13 more damage. This boy's beefy, and both those arrows kind of plucked into him. He's looking fine.
Bink, bink.
Bing, bing. As Minotaur B is going to hear the call of his ally. Do you have an
No, that's
You
it.
have what?
That ends my
Okay.
turn.
As Minotaur B is going to boom, boom, boom. Not going to be able to make it. Well, he's going to go here, so that's 20 feet.
The guy on the other side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, boom. As he hears the call of his friends, it's 20 feet. And then this is going to cost him double movement, so that's going to be 60 feet to move through his homie. And then, boom. He is essentially going to take up a defensive position as he rounds the building. Are these guys, hold on, let me see. Are these guys smart? They aren't. Cool. Otherwise, he would have given his homie room to run and charge at you. All right. That is his turn. Yorath. It's
I s-
Yorath if you get it wrong. Sorry.
It's your ass. I suppose I will cast Healing Word on Fogwen.
Okay.
Get
Go ahead.
healed, son.
That is
Okay,
8 hit
thanks.
points back to Faugwin.
Itadakimasu. Thank you for the meal.
And that was a bonus action, so I might as well sneak up here and start swinging some great axes around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
16.
16 is going to hit. Go ahead. Do some damage.
Boom.
That is 9 damage. You swing your axe and bring it off. You find his thick hide. Does not necessarily take a lot of damage. All right. It is now. Do you have a bonus action? Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll cast Healing Word as a bonus action if I can.
Oh, that was your bonus action. to
Yeah, you
heal.
did. You did
Okay.
that first. Oh, you goober. You silly. You silly.
Engine, it is your turn.
I am going to step over here, get a good vision, get a good visual.
Say that
Right.
is a river. You get
Never
half movement
mind.
there. No, you it is not like
Oh.
a fast flowing river. It's just like a creek or a stream.
Nah, it's fine. I'll stay back here. It's all good.
It's
What I want to
it's
do.
knee deep water and there's definitely crawfish. So
But can I see both? I'm a little guy, okay.
Get your toes bit.
Can I see? I can see both minotaurs from where I'm at.
Yeah, they're big boys.
Okay,
You can definitely see them over your allies.
Hey, I think you dropped something.
and I am going to cast a 3rd level erupting earth right kind of in between them. It's got a 20-foot cube radius, so I'm gonna kind of cast it a little bit away so I don't hit our party, but where I hit both of them.
Hold on. Oh, absolutely, you would. Yeah, you'd be able to
Erupting
hit both
Earth.
of them and avoid the part.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit erupting earth. It is a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
14.
14. All right. Dex save. Oh, they get +0. That's 1 and 2. Yikes. There's a nat 1 and a 3. So homie at the front, nat 1. So he's going to take double damage.
So I'm just gonna roll it once, and then we'll double it for him and use that on the other guy. Or do you want 3 separate rolls
Roll it once and it just doubles.
for that guy? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is for the crit guy.
No, it's both get the same roll. You
Okay.
just double it for the crit guy.
Gotcha. Okay, here we go.
Don't heck this up, Garrett. Yo!
Wow. So 19 times
Could have been
2 is
better.
38 damage. 18. So
I think you dropped
The-
something.
Boom.
the first Minotaur is looking spiced up. Does that do anything else? Does that make difficult terrain? Anything?
I don't believe yes. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
How big?
It is a 20-foot square. 20-foot cube. Yeah. So
That is difficult terrain.
I think you dropped something.
and then I
You
just absolutely bunch of dirt flies up from the ground, gets in their eyes. One of those.
Who's drawing squares?
I
Probably
drew a
looks better.
square. You can just draw a square.
Too bad.
Yeah, but the sand looks cooler.
This is Minotaur C, who is way up here. He is going to dash towards you. 60. 23. So he's probably just going to end up to stop short. Can't finish inside of a homie. That pause.
Phrasing. Are we not doing
Pause.
phrasing anymore?
I like this DM.
That is his turn. Okay. That is his turn. It is now Falgwin.
Oh. What do I want to do?
Take over the world.
I'm grappled right now, or what is? Am I free?
You're just prone. You can stand up. It just costs half your movement.
You're being detained.
Yeah, you were
Am I?
gored.
Am I being detained?
You were outgored.
The internet is a series of tubes.
I think I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Are you standing up first, or
Well, yeah, probably.
there you go? You're
Half
standing
your
up.
movement.
Half your movement's gone. So Spirit Guardians. All right.
Yes, I think I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So 15 foot
Is it a 15-foot emanation or is it a 15-foot
emanation. Yep.
So within 15 feet of you.
Up, down, all around. It's a sphere of
Yep.
sorts.
So both these guys are within the area of that spell. What do they got?
And they are.
What form does your Spirit Guardians take? by the
They
way? I'm
are.
curious.
They take the form of little electric hammers flying around.
Okay. Okay.
I
was hoping you'd use Pikachu.
No, I'm not. No. Just like lightning hammers flying around and just kind of swirling around me.
Okay.
What
do you need from me?
Yes, I'm getting there. When the spell is cast, sorry, designate creatures to be unaffected by it. I choose us to be unaffected by it. Any other creature's speed is halved, so half on half in that difficult terrain.
Yeah, no one's goring you through there.
Whenever a creature enters or ends their turn there, the creature must make a Wisdom saving throw. And on a failed save, they take 3d8 radiant damage. Oh, sorry, if they're probably evil, so it's 3d8 necrotic damage.
What's your DC?
It's 14.
So one saves, one doesn't. How much? Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Would you? I'm going for a lightning persona. Would you allow me to just change to kind of change the damage, because it's like 3d8 radiant if you are good or neutral, 3d8 if you are or necrotic if you're evil.
No resistances or immunity. Throw whatever flavor.
I'm chaotic
Yep.
in general. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do 3d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Let me see. Can I?
Is it half as much on a save? Or is it nothing on a save? Wolf, Jesus.
So it's half on a save. It's half on a save.
All right. 23 rounded down is 11.
12.
Rounded down. Always round down, Mark. All right. Yeah, that's spicy for them. Is there anything else you would like to do? You use half your movement.
Yep, I'm aware. Bonus action.
I was gonna say Spirit Guardians is a action or bonus.
It's an action.
Bonus action.
The Spirit Guardians is an action.
Oh, wow.
Spiritual
say
weapon is a bonus.
You've used a spell slot though, so unless you have any bonus actions that don't consume a spell slot.
I do. I'm trying to think if I want to use them.
No clerics get like
I
weird healing
might
stuff.
I might just I might just give myself a little bap on the healing chest there.
Gently bap your passum.
What are you using?
A healing spell.
Does it use a spell slot?
It's a bonus action.
Does it use a spell slot?
Yeah, both of them did. Why?
You can't use 2 spell slots in one turn.
Okay. Then I won't do that.
Okay.
Boo.
I know. I'm sorry. Is there anything else?
Nope, I guess not.
Minotaur number D,
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
which is this guy. Okay. He's got. Yikes. Okay, so 40 of standard movement. He's not going to make it all the way around. He's going to make it right there. He is going to move into position.
Is he within 15 feet of me?
He is not.
Oh.
Hey, put him back.
Yeah, what if he was like right there?
He's not. He's taken enough distance that he can and gore someone next turn. So he wanted to keep a little bit of distance to gore. Yeah, go ahead and keep that up.
That's
Okay.
a circle with all of us in it.
Stop moving, my guys. Jesus.
No,
All
I
right.
didn't do it actually.
Okay. E is up next. He's going to charge at Timothy. And he's going to gore you. So he comes charging across the shallow stream, kicking up water as he charges. And use a gore action. Roll. Ooh.
Bad things have happened.
Uh-oh. Wait,
Uh-oh.
who's doing that to who?
I'm glad
That
it's
is to
you and not
you.
me.
That's to me. Let's see if I can do
That's-
anything.
yeah.
I was going to say, do you have anything
he
to help
enter-
here?
Does he enter my my 15
He does.
foot?
He barely clips your emanation. So is that a wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay. He takes that and then go ahead and roll damage for that. So he saves, but he takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
$13 damage. So half is 6.
So
Okay.
Cole, yeah, a 26 hits.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say if you have any sort of reactions to
No.
negate. Okay,
Nope. I don't.
so
That's a
12, so 24 plus 4, that's 28 damage. Plus an additional
Youch.
3d6. Just 18 damage. And you are prone.
Did I just get knocked out? Wait, how much did I take?
18 plus 26.
oh,
Yeah, I got knocked. But hold on, 26.
No, you don't.
But no, I don't. Because
You're an orc.
yeah.
You pop right back up with 1 hit point.
wait, why? What happened?
Orcs have an ability where the first time they
Oh.
get knocked unconscious per long rest, they pop.
Nice.
Yeah, where did that go? It's called
Oh, I should have used that reaction earlier.
It's a reaction.
When a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to make them make a dex saving throw, or they take lightning and or 2d8 lightning thunder damage, basically hellish rebuke, but it's a feature, not
Bonus flavor.
necessarily a spell. It's called Wrath of the Storm. Anyway,
Okay. So the first Minotaur is gonna sort of, as he sees you pop back up, you're gonna still be prone. But he is going to be living his best life and roaring it up over here. Okay. The other Minotaur, Minotaur F, who would have been the one at the back.
oh yeah, relentless endurance is what it's called.
yep.
Heard.
He's gonna use his full action to move.
Only dropped down to 1 hit point.
It is Malthus's turn, and he suddenly gets really confident.
Oh, Oh, really?
And,
Might just be wanting a bagel with my coffee.
I gotta pull up a stat block here. So, ignore the name. He suddenly changes form. You see a tiefling cast it aside. He says, "This is mighty inconvenient. Need some real help here." As he converts into sort of like a flaming golden marker looking dude.
So you had that all along?
Yes.
Why the hell were
And
you on the boat?
hiding. I don't like to reveal myself if I don't need to. Hold on here. One additional ray for each. Okay, so he's going to cast Scorching Ray at 5th level.
At
Ooh,
5th level.
actually. Nope, never mind. He's going to cast Fireball
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
at 6th level.
He did the thing.
Where's overlays? Circle. On here. What's up? Give me 20 foot? No, that's a 20-foot emanation. I need a 10-foot radius. There we go. And he's gonna do this. And he is going to just whip a fireball at the homeboys in the river.
Zap.
Did you say a 5th level fireball?
6th.
A 6th level fireball.
Dear Lord.
This guy is of high level.
What did he
need us
hire
for?
us for?
Yeah, what did he need us for?
I have my doubts. I have an unshakable faith in myself.
6
that is not being
minotaurs?
shaken.
6
Fodder.
minotaurs?
He needed fodder, guys. That was pretty clear.
He needs
True.
help. Okay, 20-foot radius, 8d6. Each one is an additional. So 6th level. He's got 11d6.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
then
Go
I
ahead and take those
need-
all out. Good.
That's
Yeah,
not
I'll let
good.
you do that.
Yeah, I could have done that. You know.
1, 2,
Ooh.
3. Yikes! None of them save. Where'd my d6 go? Oh, there we go. 41 damage.
41.
Jesus H Christ.
I could have done that.
I bet you could have. I want to see it.
So
Yeah,
each
could've.
one just takes a big wallop. They're definitely all a little bit scorched, but none of them necessarily look heavily worse for the wear.
I didn't throw my arm out in Arcana school.
Hey,
He's
you might
going
want
to
to swing the arms
also-
at him.
Bolt up within melee range of this guy. Actually, hold on. He moved into melee. He was here. Now he's in difficult, so that's 20 feet or 25 feet of movement. So he stays with the melee of this guy. All right. That's his turn. It is Minotaur A. Falgwin, you kind of pissed him off by healing away the damage that he did. He's going
What?
to.
That didn't look like it
speed-
hurt as much as it should have.
Yep. He
He
didn't
wasn't
like
allowed
that.
to heal the damage.
I didn't heal the damage. I wasn't allowed to.
You did
Jorath
take.
healed the
Oh,
healed the damage.
You bounced back. Sorry. You did bounce back a little bit. Either way,
Okay.
you're the one he was engaged with in the first place.
Okay.
He did not get his gore back though, so he is going to.
Good. He couldn't have
Nick-
traveled 20 feet in the first place.
Well, he can gore from melee. He just doesn't get the additional 3. So he is going to pull his glaive off of his back and swing it. That's an 18 to hit.
That's a tie.
Tie goes to the runner. And that
If
is
it
going
beats,
to
it
do,
beats.
7 slashing plus an additional 5 necrotic damage to you.
I
That's
took
his turn.
way more damage than that. What is going on?
Gore does a shit ton of damage. If they can charge at you, they can do a ton of damage, but melee, they're okay. All right, Timizi.
I keep my thing, so he has to make a saving throw against spirit.
Oh, that's right. He
Pardon?
started his turn there. Actually, he started his turn there, right?
No, it ends your turn there,
Ends your turn.
or
Okay.
when you enter.
Okay. 10. What's the damage for it?
I will.
He makes
tell
a
you.
save though, doesn't he?
He makes a save. It's a
Whiz.
wisdom save. I think it.
It's wisdom. 7. He does not save.
You know how often I cast spells like this? I don't.
I know.
Yeah, it is a. Okay. I got it. So we will do. Why go away? Clear. Thank you. That's not good. 12 damage.
12. That is exactly enough. He had
Good.
6 health.
Good.
As
Screw him.
he glaives you in the melts away to the light.
That one wasn't half damage, was it?
No.
Nice.
12. And it was at, oh no, it was at full. Even at half, he would have still died. He had 6 health. Okay. Tamizi. Tamizi F baby.
Tamizi's up, baby.
You're up.
I
health.
am alive.
Kenny up.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Okay. Do you have 3rd level spell slots?
No, just 2nd.
You're a ranger, never mind. That's why.
Take
You only have
my
5 levels.
24 health.
Okay.
Then
Good.
I will use for my bonus action. Oh gosh, just the dash doesn't do anything, but I'm gonna use Adrenaline Rush to gain 3 more health.
Okay.
Now it lets me take the dash action, but I don't think that I want to run away from this
I
guy.
moved you a little bit, Jarath, for clarity.
You can't
Did-
take an action. So
Was that?
Yeah, you cannot take an action. You can only take a bonus action.
unless it grants the dash action.
Oh, you can take a
What does it
dash
say?
action?
Oh yeah, as a bonus action, you can take the dash action.
You used your bonus action for adrenaline, right?
Yeah,
But just
Adrenaline
going
Rush.
Forward, going forward, you can take it.
Do you get those 3 points every turn?
I'll just read it. As a bonus action, you can take the dash action. When you do, you gain 3 temporary hit points. You can use this trait 3 times, and you regain all of these after a short or long rest.
Oh, so yeah,
So you take a dash action, but you don't necessarily have to dash.
Right. So yeah, you have 60 feet of movement.
But you're not going to move to avoid.
Yeah,
attack of
yeah. I'm just
opportunity.
gonna heal the
Got it.
3.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. It is Minotaur B. Who is
There,
which one?
I'm almost back to
Mm.
life.
Bees in the stuff.
Root
He's in the
beer.
stuff. He is going
Get a
to
mug.
gore your tiefling benefactor. Which, well, why is he not in combat?
Root beer. No root beer.
Initiative
No,
of 0.
root
Where did he go? Why?
In the
Why?
middle.
Why? Remove from combat. Add to combat. Initiative roll. 1. Add.
There
we
you go.
He was at the bottom of the order anyway. Okay. This Minotaur is going to gore him. That is a 18 to hit, which does hit. And it's going to do
Reaction shield.
unfortunately no. But he's gonna do 15 damage to this guy. To Melfish. And Melfish is not gonna like that. And he's going to cast Hellish Rebuke. Which will do, hold on here. Dex saving throw. Hold on. Minotaur. 6 will not save. And he's going to take 2d10 of damage from Hellish Rebuke. 10 damage. Okay. That is that Minotaur's turn.
All right, make a saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Wisdom? 12.
Fails.
Quite.
Takes 10 damage.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, these spirit guardians are coming in clutch.
It is Jorath. It's Jorath if you get it wrong.
Got all kinds of stuff going on here.
I would say, to give you a feeling of the scene, you look around. Your ally has just bounced down and bounced back up and healed himself. You see two bulls, like massive minotaurs, kind of dragging their feet at you, getting ready to charge. And some difficult terrain to your right. Yeah. Oh yeah, this fireball's gone.
I'm gonna cast Aid.
What's aids do?
What?
One
Oh.
aid.
I mean, I could
Okay.
explain it to you, but
He has it written down.
Cole,
So
could
you
I
have the
have
3 creatures with-
retroactively used
Good.
my half of my movement to stand up?
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's fair.
Yeah,
I think
it's fine.
I
don't
thought
mind
you
that.
said that at the beginning of your turn.
It's fine. You used absolutely zero movement, and you had 60 feet of movement, and you used it to stand up.
Yeah. He used half of it to stand up.
So I'm gonna get Temezi, Engim, and Fogwin a little bit of aid.
A little bit of AIDS.
Aids all of you. So congrats
aid
on
do?
your. I'll get 5 additional hit points, and your maximum hit points increases to 5.
For who?
All of you.
Oh.
I give
5
5.
additional hit points and what?
Max
5
HP
temporary.
modifier.
Yeah, max HP plus 5, and then
Ooh.
5 temporary hit points.
So is that 10 total?
No,
wasn't-
5 temporary and 5 max, or is it just the
It-
5 max? For
it's you get
Temporary.
5 more.
Yep.
And even if you were at max, you get
Yeah.
5 more.
yeah,
Got it.
I wasn't hurt in the first place, but I
5
take
above
it.
max.
5 above
yeah.
max.
Temporaries are weird because once you lose them, you can't gain them. That's all
Right.
basically what I was asking. Is it like you can heal
On-
to that max again?
So, yeah, on yeah,
It says each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5
Yep. Nope.
Oh
that's
yeah,
fine.
that's both of them then. So you can heal to that new max.
for the duration of the spell, which
Yep.
is
Is that
8 hours.
concentration?
No,
Wow.
nice.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do? Movement, bonus action? You are not engaged with anyone. I will say that.
I'm gonna use some movement and kind of go over here. Is this like a wall? What is this?
Yeah, it's a wall. It's a structure. Oh, let me. I can erase some more. Eraser. Yeah, this is like it's a different structure of the ruins that you're up to.
This seems like a good spot to hide.
Engine, it is your turn. Same scenario.
um
Two bulls prepared to charge.
Which 2
Uh-oh.
are they? Are the ones at the river?
Yeah, the ones at the river.
Mess with the
To the
bull, you're gonna get the
river.
horns.
I'm gonna kind of.
I'd say both
Walk.
also got hit by the fireball.
I'm gonna walk right here, and then yeah, I can reach that.
hmm,
How about
how about we play a game of catch?
and I'm gonna throw a 3rd level chromatic orb at them.
Which one?
Can I do I know if they are weak to any of them?
Just to save you the time, there's no resistances, immunities, or for these.
All right,
They are
and then
just
I'm
some
just gonna
big bull
throw.
dudes.
I'm just gonna throw. Question. It says 5d8 acid damage, and then it goes to like 3d8 cold damage.
So
can choose.
it's 3d8 at level 1. Each additional level you go at, and then you choose whatever damage type you want. So
So the
flavor
damage-
however you'd like.
So the
So you
damage
do 5d8
type
or whatever type.
of okay,
doesn't-
so it was confusing because
matter.
it had like a okay, cool. Then in that case, I will just do they already got hit by fire, so I'm gonna send more fire at them.
More
one?
fire.
D or F. Wait, you're a sorcerer, right?
yes.
Yes.
What are your sorcerer points?
5.
You're gonna
No.
twin it?
What are your sorcerer like abilities that you took?
Quick spell.
Quicken spell, twin spell. What do you have
What do you? Yeah.
in that area? All right, I'm looking at your character sheet. I'm gonna teach you. So, if you were to just pick a random caster as your first caster, a sorcerer is probably the worst one to pick because they
Yeah.
have the most complex.
He didn't
That's
have it.
right. I'm a dragon person, by the way. I have scales on me.
Yep. Yo, you took draconic armor.
I didn't take it. It gave it to me.
Yeah.
He
Roll the
took
dice,
careful
baby.
spell- He's got careful spell and seeking spell.
Mhm.
Which one's so seeking does advantage?
No, it's if I
Yeah, you
miss, I can
re-roll
roll.
a
I
20.
can roll one. Yep.
Yeah.
And then what's careful spell?
I can use one to if I do an AOE, I can avoid my teammates.
It's like a
Got it.
spell
Okay.
sculpt.
Because they have an ability called twin spell where you can essentially cast a.
The same spell twice. Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yep, I am going to cast 3rd level orb,
Yep.
chromatic orb with fire damage because they already took fire.
go
Honor my
ahead and
orb.
Cast that.
It's a 16 hit.
16 does hit.
Right.
Which one are you
Well,
hitting? D
one?
or
I am
F?
hitting. I am hitting. Hold on.
D
This
or
guy,
F?
D.
D. Got it.
And I hit him for
26 damage.
Hit him with a D.
26. Now
He's looking spicy.
Hold
He
on.
looks like he's a very spicy meal. Chromatic orbs and
hold on.
fireballs.
Hold on. If you roll the same number on 2 or more of the d8s, the orb leaps. I hit 2 7s. If you click
Ooh,
that,
so it
26,
leaps to the one next to him as well.
It leaps to the one next to him. And now
Oh,
I have to make a new attack and roll
spicy.
for that one.
Go for it. Is that a sorcerer
no.
thing or is that a chromatic
It's
orb?
I don't know, chromatic orb thing.
Oh, that's right.
A 21. So here's the new roll for that one.
Hey, 2 1s. Keep
I
it
hit 2
leaping.
1s.
It leaps.
How
Just
much
kidding.
can it leap? It
It
can't
can
leap
leap
back.
It cannot
Okay.
leap back, but it can leap to another one within 30 feet.
Within 30? Oh my god. Roll it again.
Which
Let's
that guy
go.
there. So I'm
Roll
hitting the
Wow.
So I'm gonna hit the one next to
Christ.
Twin Z.
This sounds made up. Chromatic
Let me look at
20.
this.
Oh my
orb.
gosh!
Before we roll damage for this next one.
I guess
it-
a
I
higher
know
level
it can
chromatic orb is worth it. Holy shit. One second. Jesus.
Double check.
Let me read it.
There is
Wow,
nothing
yeah,
that says
it's just-
it just
yeah.
keeps going until I don't roll doubles.
If you roll the same number on 2 or more d8s, it's a different target choice within 30 feet.
What level did you cast that at?
3.
Unless you okay, the orb can't leap unless you cast a spell with a 2+ and you cast it with a 3rd. Keep
Yep.
So, yeah.
So
it
we're
can keep-
keeping
roll-
it.
roll one on
Here's
him.
the damage.
I
Here's
think
the
it-
damage.
I think
Hold
it can
on,
only
wait,
do
it was
it
a
the third
20?
time.
Yeah, roll damage. 27 damage. Jesus.
And I did not roll. I did not roll another one. So I did. So to
Well, I don't
D,
think it can do it again. I think it only rolls 3 times.
I believe so. Yep.
Hold on.
Because it's level 3.
Can't
That's
leap
a
again
lot of
unless-
damage.
No, it just
yeah, the orb can leap a maximum number of times equal to the level of the spell slot extended. So 3 times is the
Okay.
got
Cool.
it. Wait, where does it say that?
in the using a higher level spell slot section.
Is that 2024?
Got it.
Yep.
And a
Holy
creature can only be
shit.
targeted.
I hit all 3. So I hit 26 on D.
Yeah.
I hit
Shit.
17 on F.
That
And
was
then I hit
spicy.
27 on the one next to
That's
us.
crazy.
Fun. They really buffed chromatic orb. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Shit.
And it
Wow.
got to bounce because you rolled it 2 of the same
The
numbers.
doubles. So
So-
in
So
the
2
damage,
7s, 2 1s.
Damage dice, it jumps.
yes, 2 7s, 2
Wow.
1s. So when I roll doubles, it jumps.
That's crazy.
Minotaur
20
C.
So
do you have
D-
any other
I hit-
things you can do? Movement
Can
bonus
I?
action? You've moved a little bit. You can move more. I don't know if you have
Um,
anything in your character that can do bonus action.
I have cantrips. Can I use any of these cantrips?
There are no
I haven't
damaging
used a
cantrips
single
that are
one.
bonus action.
Okay.
So you
Well,
just
I
did
have,
60
like-
damage
Told
out
that
of
that's bonus
nowhere.
action, isn't it?
No.
That's cleric.
Nope.
Oh. Bless?
Okay.
Nope.
So
Not bless. What's the other one they have?
Nope.
Is it
Bane is an action and it's a spell
Bane?
slot.
What's the one I'm trying to think of? Not Bane, not bless.
all right, we're
It's,
good.
Uh,
I don't think I
Guidance,
have anything that'll help me.
resistance, I don't know.
Guidance.
They're all actions.
okay, yeah, I was gonna say cantrips. There's almost no bonus action cantrips. The only time you can
Okay.
do bonus action, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep. So I can't.
Minute-
I don't have anything that'll help. So good catch.
Minotaur C is gonna tuck his head down. Oh yeah, and he is gonna try and gore your benefactor. That is a +6.
I didn't kill anyone there with that. That's bullshit.
It's a 19 on the roll. 25 total. He is gonna hit him.
Does
And
he have
ba-ba.
improved critical?
It was no.
Ah.
25 damage to the guy who was paying you money.
Why you gotta say it like that?
He already
Hey,
paid
Because
us.
he's
if
paying
somebody
you
did-
money.
If somebody did 25 points of damage to my boss, I'd be cheering them on. All right.
Yikes.
Falgwin, it is your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I want to do?
You find yourself on like just an emanation of rough terrain. To your right, 2 minotaurs like
Yeah.
getting ready to charge Gia.
I feel like canonically,
Oh, you
I
start your
would-
turn. Does your spirit guardians do anything at the start of your turn?
no, it's end of turn. So did anyone end their turn? No, C didn't end their turn in it.
It's only their turns on. Okay.
Yep, I just keep it up. And if I take damage, I have to roll Constitution 10 or higher to keep it. But I get advantage on them when doing it for concentration because I'm a warcaster.
Oh.
Man, I really feel like. Let me see. Have no fear. I would jump into battle from here. All right. So I'm
Think
going
All
to,
Might, baby.
I'm going to run in. I'm
Show your moves.
going to run right up here and take this with me.
Hey,
Yep.
wait.
Nope. Bye. And because the one guy, because C entered my ring, he has to roll a save.
He rolls a save.
Get him.
4. Nat 1. Go ahead and roll some damage so I can double it.
Double 17s then.
Oh, let's go.
34 damage.
Dang.
Because I am
Spirit
here.
Guardians be hitting.
Cole,
You
I
might
love
survive
your
this yet.
rolls, dude.
I'm here.
Rolling low. Hey,
Dude.
it is a curse of my life as a DM that I do not roll well as a DM.
And then
People
I'm
love
going
playing against me.
Yeah. Hey, Cole, you
Then again,
want
I
to
did
take over
crit
House of
and one-shot
Dargons?
this very session.
I'm going to hit him with my hammer.
Hit him with your hammer.
That is a natural 19 plus 6, so 25.
That'll hit. Roll some damage.
And then I will do that with this 7 damage.
Got it.
And then for a bonus action, I will do the Healy bits on myself.
Go ahead and roll some healing.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roll the Healy bits. This one. I don't want to do that second level. I want to do it here. I'm just gonna do. Yeah, that one. 9. Thus ends my turn.
3/3 seems lucky.
Does that get to bounce to another person within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Where's
Hey, I wouldn't
Healing
mind.
Orb?
Dude, Chromatic Orb smashes.
Can I DPS my friends?
With green numbers.
All right. Temzi, you're getting charged. See,
I'm getting
comes
charged
in
again.
again. You're getting charged again. I will say the last one crit, so hopefully this does not.
It doesn't kill me again.
He got it back.
It is 16 to hit.
Oh, it meets.
It meets if it
It
beats.
It beats.
It is
Thanks for taking all this
24
damage.
damage.
24
Thanks for-
damage.
Thanks for tanking.
Wow, I'm
He's
not
still
a tank.
I'm
You're still
not a
standing.
tank.
You're still standing.
I'm still standing.
I will say, Matt,
Evident.
you were quite literally his only option to charge because he cannot charge through difficult terrain.
There.
This is
He
not
doesn't.
me
He shouldn't
singling
know
you.
that though.
If he looks and he goes, "Wow, that's really rocky," and I'd like to stick my horns down and gore
That'll
someone, he's
hurt
not
my
gonna go,
little hooves.
Yeah.
My little
Oh, my
hooves.
hooves.
My
This guy's got the
hooves. That
ankles.
you ain't no hurt.
He's got ankles similar to me. That's his turn. Number E. Which one is it?
Easy.
B?
He's the
E
one
is
that
the
hit.
one-
Yeah, that one.
E is the one in. Jesus, he's the one in melee range of you.
I don't
He's gonna
like that.
smack
I'm.
Matt.
He is gonna take a
Smack
swing
Matt
at you.
all on the floor. Smack Matt.
Well, hold on. He's gonna roll D6 to see if he can gore you.
He doesn't have to.
He does not recharge his gore.
He
He's gonna
doesn't
swing
get
a
to.
glaive at you.
Hope it misses.
That's gore.
Really hope it
That's
misses.
glaive. There's a 12.
Hey, it
Misses.
misses.
Fuck you.
Is he-
I mean, heck you.
He swings his glaive and misses.
Oh, that was close.
I sure
because-
was.
You
Boy,
almost-
that
Because
doesn't
he
feel
needs
very
is on
good.
the ground. He's taking a knee at this point. Like, oh god.
I feel like friggin'
Yes.
Scott Sterling.
Scott,
Starling.
Sterling.
Okay, that's 30. Hold on.
30.
25. He gets 40 feet of movement.
You trying to go down and around?
Down and around. He cannot get to anyone, so he's gonna dash. Engage.
Hey, thanks for coming into my range.
DoorDash.
Absolutely. He'll take some damage. He can't
I'd
do
like
anything
to-
else.
I'd like to request him to make a saving throw.
Yep.
1.
That fails.
Give me some damage.
11.
11. All right. That is his turn. It is your benefactor's turn.
Come on, Prophet.
Aaron, do you know offhand if ranged spell attacks have disadvantage in melee range?
Yes, ranged attack spells have disadvantage in melee.
Okay. Ooh, so second, what's 2 minus 5, 3, so 4. Yeah, so the benefactor Scorching Ray at 5th level.
Nice. That'll do.
That does it.
5th level. Plus 7 to hit.
Cool.
20 plus 7. And he's going to make one, all right, second, third, fourth, fifth. 4 attacks of that. 3, 4. Plus 7 to each of these. Yikes. 2 of them miss, 2 of them hit.
Ooh,
cool.
And he's going to hit 1 and 1 here.
He rolled a pair of 2s. That's brutal.
It's
Pocket 2. That
brutal.
means it bounces, right?
Yeah. That's 1 damage.
Them's are the rules.
2 damage. 7 damage. And on here. That's 7 damage and another 8 damage to this guy.
Has Matt been able to shoot anyone this combat?
I did. I shot. I think it was Minotaur. Whatever this. Nope, not that one. I think it was D. No, it died. That one already died.
Oh,
That's true. That was the one that initially gored Aaron.
He died.
All right.
Yeah.
Tamizi,
With a
it is
trident.
your turn.
It is
Combat
my
takes so long to
turn.
get to Matt's turn, so
Well, I'm just gonna
Who
use
has
some
the trident?
short swords.
Mark.
these
Mark
aren't
has it.
beasts that can swim with a swim speed, though.
Hey,
No.
where's our
Good boys, Aaron. Huh? Or
I'm gonna
Deku,
short
whoever has the
sword
cape.
this
I don't have the
one.
cape.
Who's the cape?
Deku.
What?
Did no one claim the cape?
The cape
Deku
has
has
health
it.
potions in it.
It does not, though. Your
Does not?
version does not.
Oh.
I didn't take the cape.
Ooh.
It's got mastiffs. It's got riding horses. It's got 1,000. It's got
But no
half the
health
value
pots?
you're gonna get. It's got
I summoned
1,000
I summoned the
pieces of
riding
chips.
horse.
Yeah,
I summoned the horse.
I,
Run, flee.
yeah.
This is my horse. It is
Yeah.
amazing.
All right,
Go ahead,
I'm gonna short sword the guy on the left.
Stab him.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
You trying to take his hand?
I
11 does
will
not hit.
eventually try. I'll use the essentially the
Good horse.
horde breaker for the guy on the right.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. 21 hits. Roll some damage. 8 damage.
And then my second
He
attack will be on
is-
the original guy again.
I would say the guy you just hit is looking real hurt.
Hey, I'll
Rough.
swing at him again.
Wow.
Your sword finds purchase in that cleave attack. 15 barely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Max damage.
Wow. You bring your sword into him initially. You find it's his hip, it cleaves well, and you bring a second one across and slit his throat and send blood flying. He is gone.
Hey, I did
Bye.
it. I'm gonna use my
Across the top
bonus
of the
action to
course of
use
the
another
fall, running
adrenaline rush to give
average.
myself 3 health.
Okay. Do you want to move?
No, because I'll get opportunityed.
Why not?
Who
Gonna
could
get
do
opportunity.
Yeah.
Where's B? This is really tough when it's okay.
Be's
here.
that one.
All right, it is B's turn.
Yeah, because I don't want to get swung
B's
on.
gonna roll.
I'm a B.
I'm a B.
Cover. He does not. I've recovered 0 gores so far this fight. So
That'll teach you.
Nice. That'll teach you.
he's
John
gonna
Kerry
take a-
has also.
I feel
recovered
bad
0
for you,
gores.
Cole.
he's going to take a glaive attack at his benefactor. Don't feel bad. I'm the DM,
I
I'm not
don't.
supposed to-
He doesn't want to hit me?
No,
That's fair.
he wants the dude that just launched a fireball and lit his homies up.
But I hit him with a hammer.
But I don't hit him with a
Hit
hammer.
him. That glaive attack misses with an 11.
Nice.
Now,
I can't help
Giraffe's
but notice that he ended his turn within my fucking range.
turn. Go ahead, make a
More.
damage roll.
He does save.
So he halves it.
Good save.
Do
homie.
something good. There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
That'll work.
spicy.
9 on a save. I'll take that.
All right.
For me,
He's-
literally doing nothing but standing here, I
He
will
is looking
take
hurt.
that damage. Okay.
All right.
All right, Jorath, get it.
Let's go. I'm gonna engage this guy.
'Kay.
And
you-
ask him to marry me.
Ooh,
You drop down on one knee.
how do you do
yeah.
it?
Make a charisma check
Um,
with disadvantage.
Roll for Riz.
gonna try to keep him in the in both of the rough terrain and the spirit guardians.
Okay.
So I'm
Tim.
gonna
Tim says in Twitch chat, and suddenly a member of your party joins the enemy.
Where the hell did Tim come from in this combat?
I get
It's
stabbed in
John
the
Cena with
kidneys.
a
My kidneys.
chair.
Oh, my
No.
kidneys.
With a steel chair.
He comes in with a steel chair.
Tim, do you want to join?
Ooh.
Gawk.
It's too late now. We'll get on the next one.
You want to play the unfortunately labeled fiend cultist?
All right, let's get some
Get in here now
slashing
if you do.
damage going. It's not as great as I wanted it to be, but
Eight.
good news. We have divine smite.
Smite. Smite him. Almighty smiter.
Oh, mighty smiter.
God, Paladin has got to be a fun
Fiend
class to
damage. Wow.
play. 8.
As you bring your damage across him, he emanates in holy fire and
And it's
disappears.
Poof.
Exodia, obliterate.
Obliterate.
All right. Would you
Worked
like to
out
do
pretty
anything
good.
else?
No, that's all I wanted to do. Thank you, though.
All right.
He walks in, he
In
gets
June.
the KO, and he's just chilling. This homie's a stud.
I'm gonna walk up a little bit over here.
I'm I'm gonna play a game of pinball again.
And I'm gonna hit another chromatic orb at 2nd level this time on the ones over to the side. C and I'm gonna aim at the
B and
one.
C.
Is that
B
B
first,
Okay.
then C.
Yep. If I
Make
Yep.
your attack roll.
all right, there's the attack,
Herb.
That's
and then this
Wow,
is gonna be.
great roll.
We're just
damage?
gonna keep fire going.
it's 4d8.
4d8.
I
Aw,
hit 2
double.
sixes.
And it
I hit
bounces.
2
Jesus.
sixes.
What are the
Go.
odds? Never tell
All
me.
right. I'm gonna
You did.
bounce to the next guy, and I missed that one.
I know.
Missed the
It's
bounce.
Fiddled.
It just shoots into the wall. It is Minotaur C.
That was pretty cool, though.
That was pretty
He's
cool.
engaged.
Missed it by that much.
He's gonna try to get his gore back. Not today. Cole
It's
gets
all
0
in
gores
the
back.
It's all in the hits.
And he is gonna swing his glaive at the cultist. That is 23. That absolutely hits.
Hey, if this guy
Nice.
dies, do we still get paid?
Nope.
We got 1,000 up front.
Take his money.
He's
We
fine.
did get
21
1,000 up front.
damage.
We
He's
can loot
level-
him.
He's like level 9. He's fine.
How do you know the money's not in escrow?
Scrub.
He's gonna cash Hellish Rebuke back at
And
hold on here.
it's in bonds, actually.
2d10.
What level is Lightning Bolt?
I have it.
Do you?
3, same as Fireball.
3rd level. Yeah.
Is that not in my spell? Is that not in my spell table?
I don't think it is.
I really want it to be.
All right.
I know that's
Well,
not.
you
want it to be.
He casts Hellish Rebuke back after taking damage. Fogwen, it is your turn.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell to do.
Oh, I forgot. Wisdom save.
Tamiz-
Roll your
Tamizi?
damage.
Oh yeah. That's right.
He
Oh,
fails.
I would love to hurt you.
Bomb.
Don't you hurt me, baby.
18
Don't
damage.
you hurt me. Whoa.
He is still standing. 2
But is
Minotaurs
he-
still
Does
standing.
he look really hurt?
Both look fairly hurt.
Both
I'd say
look
neither one of them
fairly
looks like they're on like death's door at the moment, but both are fairly hurt.
I need an offhand weapon. That's what I need to get, so I don't have to use. I don't have a dagger.
Oh,
I only have the
God.
one mace. I need an axe to match the mace that I carry.
A hand
Maybe.
axe.
Maybe one that was forged in the heart of a dying star. I don't know. That might be copyrighted. Can't tell. Can't tell if. I'm just gonna. I think I'm just going to toll the dead at number E. Yeah, letter number E gets it.
Number E.
You heard
13.
me. Fails.
Roll some damage.
Well, that's just the worst, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that was 2d8.
Aren't they
No,
supposed
no,
to
no,
be
no.
D12s?
Yeah, they're supposed to be d12s. How do
Yep.
I change that?
I do not know.
Adjust
I
dice.
I would just roll.
Just click
the-
2d12.
How do you? Yeah.
But yeah, you
yeah.
right click it on D&D Beyond and hit adjust dice.
Oh. Okay.
Go for it.
Objectively better.
Yeah. Quite a bit. He is real hurt.
All right. and
Next
for
turn, Minotaur.
Bonus action. I
Oh, go ahead.
will.
Get him.
I will laugh at him.
Got it. That's technically a free action, so you're good there.
Yes.
All right.
Can I? Nah, it's fine.
Jesus H. Christ. 0 gores back after the. It's good thing I start with gore because I didn't recharge a single one. All right. This Minotaur is going to take a swing at Tamizi.
Tamizi.
19
Oh,
to hit.
hey, wouldn't you know? That hits.
He's going to do
Ah!
22 damage.
Well, I died again.
Well, you
His
gave it a good.
Tamizi is slashed to the ground.
You
Hey,
gave
get
it a
back
good
up.
fight.
Get up.
Oh,
I'm just sort of smacking and throwing,
Do you not get to
smacking him
use
with like the
that
hands
tenacious thing? Like, is that one time only?
What?
What was that?
once per long rest.
Once per
You
long
can-
rest.
The
yeah,
relentless endurance.
Yep.
right.
Yeah, that's once per long rest.
I'm thinking of zombies. The
When
zombies just
you
keep doing.
when you're reduced to 0 HP but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 HP instead.
I'm not.
Hey.
Melthius is
Him-
gonna swing a flaming axe.
Hey, Minotaur, can I have Tamizi's hands?
16 hits.
Off his hands.
Can I have his hands? If you're gonna hit him again, get his hands.
So
Damn.
your Melthius is gonna just pull a flaming axe out and just gash across the belly of the
Hmm.
last Minotaur in front of
She's
him,
gone.
and they're gone.
You're playing with yourself, Cole.
And they're gonna run. Thank
It's
you.
okay. Aaron did that for
They're
2
gonna
hours.
they're gonna
one
say,
night.
"I must have my prize," and bolt for the door.
Oh, he's
I feel like
gone.
We should kill him. That's me metagaming, but we
Do
should
you
kill
think?
him.
Do you think we'll get more money? I don't know. Have you seen? He just swung a flaming sword.
He's 100%.
Amazing! It is
bad
your
guy.
turn.
I'm not jumping in on that. Are you stupid? Look at that. He just cast a flaming sword out of nothing, and you're like, we should kill him.
There's
What?
no way he's. That's not me saying it in game, Garrett, but
I know.
he's 100% the bad guy.
I want his split of the money when he kills himself trying to fight this guy.
Whose turn is it? Tamizi.
Tamizi's.
Oh,
Tamizi, make a death save.
let's make a death save.
You got this.
Close.
He's
That
safe.
is a save. Right.
Saves a save.
Giraffe. Jurassic Park. Been waiting for that one. Sorry.
He's been sitting on that.
I don't have any potions or nothing.
I'll get him up. It's fine.
Just leave him there.
Seriously, go hit him.
I'll fire my whatchamacallit. Where'd he go? I don't have one.
Any ranged weapon? You don't have a javelin? I would say you should have a javelin in your standard adventure.
Oh, I do have a javelin. Look at
Just
that.
throw that
Okay, there you
spear
go.
you got. Just throw that spear.
Throw that thing.
It has a throw property.
You ever seen the video of the photographer that got hit in the chest with a javelin?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good throw.
Yep, go ahead and roll an attack roll. You sail that javelin right past that Minotaur. That's a miss.
Poor guy.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Do I have any BAs?
I was gonna say bonus action. You have movement.
Oopsie.
Wow. Wow.
Put it back mostly.
Wow.
I didn't realize I was on select. I thought I was on pan.
Some people's kids, I tell you what.
I suppose this is difficult terrain, right?
Half movement.
2. I think it's like here, maybe.
Yep, that's
Good.
technically still the difficult terrain. I didn't really draw that well, but it was a 20.
He tried. Not like they don't make square markers.
There's a
for them.
square, Cole.
There's-
Don't care.
and you
That's
can make
right.
it brown.
Actually, no, I was wrong. Hold on.
That's right. The square hole.
That's right, the square hole.
You
Right,
would
it
have
goes
just
in the brown
exited the
hole.
difficult terrain.
All right, that's a good spot for me.
Injim.
Good job, everybody.
I
What's up,
guess
Matt?
you can catch one
Yeah.
more.
Did
16
you throw another
hits.
chromatic orb?
Yeah, I did.
What do you
Oh,
do in
yeah.
this fight? Chromatic orb.
If it works, it works.
Imagine it bounces and I just like
Hit Tamizi.
Your last Minotaur crumples into the river.
Tamizi, get up. I need his hands.
Are we out of combat?
I'll say you guys, are you in combat?
We are in combat. Should we be
you
Are
gonna
in
you
kill
combat?
or are you not?
Are you going to kill the cultist?
I mean, in
Oh.
character, I'm not. I'm in character. No, he's my friend. I'm protecting him.
That's right. We're getting
Or
paid.
I want
I'm in-
Tamizi's hands. Or the Minotaurs. One or the other.
I'm going to cast a healing spell on Tamizi.
You are out of combat.
So I'm going to cast Healing Word at first level.
Okay.
Sorry, Cure Wounds.
Your friend is going to
I'm
keep bolting after
following
his
him.
artifact. And as he sort of starts kind of tearing up the place, where is it? Where is it? Throwing pieces around the room, just trying to find his.
Matt, you take 14 points of healing,
Son.
and you're no longer red.
I appreciate that. I like to think that like I come to as Engine is starting to cut at my hands.
Probably.
Hey, I'm still
I did not-
using those.
I did not necessarily stop him. Ha ha! Friend, stand up now. It's time to do things. Let's go.
Can you give me his hands?
As I
Oh.
point to the Minotaur.
Oh, do you have room in your bag for more hands?
I'll make room. I'll make room.
Well, here, have one hand because I think we got to keep up with them.
So while you guys are kind of dealing with that, Jorath, you see your benefactor reach and find, kind of cast aside in the corner of a room, a crown with two horns on it. So he lifts it up. He said, "Finally," and places it on his head. And you see him just kind of crumple over and just start emanating boils and sores, and growing as he transforms into this thing. He is like a giant horny toad.
Well, he can't
And-
get out of that room. I think we're safe
Mine.
here.
So you want both hands? I could cut you off both hands.
Remember, these are ruins. The top is just open,
Oh.
and he is now a giant toad. And you guys were cool and didn't really attack him, so he's just gonna fucking leap up and out
He said,
and
I'm
take off
out.
into the jungle.
Onto the smiley faces.
Wait, I only drew one.
I drew
So
one.
he is gone for another day.
Well, who's gonna pay us?
Hey, where'd the toad go?
He did pay us up front.
That's
I paid you 1,000 up front. I didn't pay you all 2,000.
this dick.
I'm going to rummage through the rest of the ruins to see if he missed any. It was very clear he was looking for one specific thing, so he might have missed like smaller treasures.
Yeah,
Roll
I'll join you.
investigation.
I'll help you
Both
with
of you.
that.
Or you can either do one with advantage or both.
You know what? I will aid you, sir.
So roll with that.
Yes.
I don't know. I think these Minotaur hands are pretty big. Your backpack's not really that big, little guy.
I would say within the ruins, you don't find any other artifacts, but when he grew, the artifacts that he was carrying kind of dropped and he left them behind in a hurry. There is a bag of holding and a
Ooh.
spell scroll of teleportation circle with
Ooh.
a note of another permanent teleportation circle location.
Bag
there's
of holding can
also
hold a lot of
within that-
hands.
Within that bag
I
of
want
holding,
that bag.
You're not
there
here.
are 12 gold bars, each worth 250 gold pieces.
Right.
So there's
Sir,
3,000 gold in a teleportation circle scroll. And a
I
bag
will
of
gladly
holding.
share this gold with you. Do you mind if I take the bag itself and I can carry our things?
The bag? Yeah. Have at it.
We will share this gold later.
Very good. Do we need to share with the other two hand perverts over there? Or
Share what?
gotcha.
Okay. I mean that kind of wraps it. Your homeboy turned into a demon frog and ran away. He dropped some magical and gold items for you. Yeah, if you guys ever need a quick one shot, I can put together a 6th level one.
Not very
Or
all
fifth-
might
another
of you
fifth
to
level.
hide that from me.
Yeah,
We
you
are-
jerk.
We are not resolving how we get home and the conversations we have. You don't know how I'll act.
Okay,
You have,
all
you
for
do
one.
have a scroll of teleportation circle and a picture of a teleportation circle. So that's how you get home.
You're
It's
getting
even better than a key. It's a drawing of a key.
It's rowing. Jesus.
Cole, thanks for running that
appreciate
tonight.
you, big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me like a little bit more warning, and I can have some more stuff. prepped
Where
for
you're
you.
not in the shower. Hey Cole, you free?
Yeah, Cole,
Kinda.
Cole, it would be great if we had like this ability to just say, "Hey, you guys meet at a tavern," and suddenly get sucked into a new dimensional portal, and boop, here's a one shot for you.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of the
whenever-
plan. If you want to keep these characters and keep the items
For
I gave you today,
Whenever these things kind of work out, yeah, we can just roll this over to next time, and maybe
And-
we can even get Timmy in next time.
I was gonna say if Tim is
available
still
on a
here.
win,
Mhm.
that means
Yeah.
he has to be able to jump in on a dime. So
yeah, if
That's
Tim wants to
absolutely-
join on a random Tuesday,
Otherwise, our regular House of Dargons our House of Dargons Dungeons and Dragons campaign is on Tuesdays at 8:30 Eastern. On weeks that we don't have the full party here, we'll either be doing one shots or we're gonna be playing Commander in Magic the Gathering. So stay tuned for more. What?
So it depends who's gone.
It
Honestly.
really depends who's gone. Tonight, Rookie was gone, so can't do Commander without Rook. He'd be sad.
He would be
Anyway,
sad.
thank you for joining, everybody, and we'll see you again next time on NerdHaus. Bye-bye.
Adios?
Why question?
Oh,
I
not a-
don't usually say adios. That's